pick a number that you think is going to hit. Okay. And I
Yeah.
don't remember how many numbers there are. I think there was like, I don't think it went up to 100. I think there was only like 70 or 80 numbers. I think. I don't know. So it was like 1 through 5. We'll just say 1 through 80 or whatever. 1 through 60. It could have been. I have no idea. But somewhere around there. And so if you played in one spot, you would pick a number that you would think would hit. And then you would put it into the machine and it would put out your ticket. And then when the round started going, it would have the 1 through 60, 1 through 80. Is it 1 through 80? I never remember. You know what? I'll just Google it. Keno!
Sure.
Club Keno ticket form. It is 1 through 80. Yeah, you're right. Sorry I ever doubted you, Josh. And you could pick how much you wanted to bet on it too. So like, I think each Keno ticket costs like $1, but you could like pay like more, and then you'd get that back if you won. And then like, I think like 10 or 20 numbers were drawn, and if your number was hit, you won. That was Keno. All the way up
Jeez.
in like a 10 spot. If you got all 10 numbers to hit, then you won a lot of money. Versus if you played a one spot and your one number did hit, you wouldn't win like nearly as much. So you tried to like most of the time people would play like 2 spots, but then they'd play for like a $20 ticket, because like I think a 2 spot would pay out like, I don't know, if like you hit both numbers, you would get like fucking I'll just say like $50. But if you played like a $20 ticket, then it was like times like, I don't know. It was crazy. So that's the way it was set up. All right, gambling. Straight. It was all just gambling. All right. And so a lot of the time, the bartenders would like play their tips or something. Be like, all
Oh
right,
yeah.
use their cash, and then they'd get a little Keno ticket, and then the regulars had something to do too. While they're sitting there drinking their beers, they could just watch the TV. That would just have the Keno numbers playing and try to win money while they're drinking their beers. And if you had somebody hit big, usually you would get a big tip, but sometimes people were like, no.
Well, Soulbane, thank you for the first, second, and third. I see you've brought all your personalities with you today. Wow, what a sick boy. I do still feel. Thank you.
Damn. It's a real shame I had
Sorry, I don't
to
see any
time him out like
message.
that.
I still do feel a little rough, but I'm doing a little bit better. Good enough to stream. That's why we're here. But yeah,
Oh my god.
that's pretty wild. I've never even heard of that. I also just haven't been to bars though. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, when I lived in Illinois, I went to a bar for the first time as somebody who was over the age of 21 and could drink, and I just had one beer and then left.
Wow, a riot you were.
Yeah, I know it was crazy. Could not be contained, really. But yeah, I don't know, dude. There's no bars around here, and I can tell you why, actually, and that's because in the state of Kentucky, in the state of Tennessee, like drinking, not illegal, but heavily restricted. Like the sale of alcohol wasn't even legal in the city that I lived in until like the last 6 years, 6, 7 years. Yeah, somewhere around there. Which I don't live there now, thank God. But everything was really, really fucking just hard to get a hold of. So you'd have to cross state lines to even get anything to drink.
Wow.
So yeah,
Josh,
it's
thank you
not
for the
easy
first.
getting toasted here, but we managed. We found a way, you know.
We found a way. Yeah. I don't think Kino was really only in the bar that I worked at and one other bar here for a long time. And then some of the other bars were like, I'm gonna try and get Kino because that shit is slapping, dude. People love gambling. But I never won anything. In case you were wondering, I lost almost every single time. And if I did win something, it was like $5 at most. It was nothing but disappointment.
I'm sorry. Is this why you say you don't like you don't like gambling?
I mean, I've always never liked gambling.
Damn. Is it because you don't win?
Yeah, why? Like, what is fun about losing? I don't
True.
get it. I have never had that. When I now it's everywhere here. Yeah, it's starting to catch on a lot here too. When I was younger, my dad would try to play these little games with me where we'd have like quarters we'd use for like gambling, like chips,
Mhm.
and we'd play a various amount of games. And he'd be like, I'd bet you, we'll put this quarter on for like, if you could do this or if you can beat me at this or whatever, stuff like that. And I remember I won a couple of them, and then I was like, okay, I don't want to play anymore. He was like, but you could get more, and I was like, no, I'm good with the 3 extra quarters that I got. Thank you.
That 75 cents, it's coming with me.
I did not have the ambition to be like, yeah, let's put fucking more. I bet I could get. I was like, nope, I'm gonna take my win now. And then when I played like, Keno and like fucking Powerball and the Mega Millions or whatever, shit
Yeah.
like that, I lost so many times. Like, not that I was like playing it all the time, but sometimes like people would get me tickets when I was bartending. They would
Mhm.
just be like, because they're $1. And so like people would be like, sometimes they leave a ticket as a tip. So it was like your tip could be $0 or you could win a lot of money. But they just leave their tickets as tips sometimes. And I lost like all of them. I was like, I don't
Damn.
like gambling. It's not even fun. I don't understand how anybody can be like, yeah, just win more. I bet I'm gonna hit the next one. I always know I'm going to lose. That's just why. If I happen to win $1, I'm like, cool. I'm not gonna bet it though.
Straight profit, homie. I'm leaving now.
Just do one round and I go, well, that was nice.
Yeah, I never really gambled either. I barely even played like scratch offs or whatever. The most I've ever won is like $5 from like the few times I did, and I was like dumb enough to buy more with it, and then obviously I lost because I'm a gamer, baby. So I just left with nothing.
Oh my god.
So I like gambling, but it's not really for me because I fall into like the problem of, well, I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, I just don't understand that mindset.
Yeah, actually, fun fact, and speaking to Soulbane being here, there was speaking of gambling too. When I was doing the Dark Souls 3 playthrough with Icy, and this is when I met Soulbane actually. After we had beat the game, Soulbane asked if we wanted to have like a round of like PvP fights with one another. And if we'd win, we would win like a gifted sub or something like that, if we beat him. And I remember I won the first best of 3, and he was like, double or nothing. And I was like, I have to say yes.
Oh my god.
Because I have to say yes. And after that, he beat my ass, and then I won nothing. So.
This is so sad.
I can't resist, dude. Like, if I have the option, I was like, I have to take it. Like, you just can't put that in my face and expect me to say no.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I can't take my win and leave. I can't settle and be happy. I have to keep going.
I have to keep going. Gosh, you and Kiki. Jesus. Not me.
I'm not as bad as Kiki. I gotta admit.
Oh my god.
I'll get a good amount. Like, I have to keep going until like I'm satisfied. But my satisfaction bar isn't that high. Okay, I just never hit it. All right, I'm a good loser. I should have led with that. Kiki's satisfaction bar is pretty up there though.
Kiki is something with that, bro.
Kiki just keeps going.
I can't with Kiki. Oh my goodness. Playing Lethal Company and just watching her like just don't let her spin. You could just spin again. You just spin some more. Oh my god. She's so bold.
Just spin again. What a goober.
Literally could never and would never be me. I'm too uninterested. I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. I'll put like a total of like $5 down, and then once that $5 is out, I'm just like, well, shit. And then if I $2 in, if I win another $5, I just go, hell yeah.
Yeah. And then you're just like done. That's the best way to do it, honestly. Just like get your win, dude. Get your win and get out. Take your dub. If you win one.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I will say this though. There's been plenty of times where I've wanted to get into like sports betting, but I'm too poor for that.
Why would you want to get into sports betting?
Because I know so much about sports. Like, I feel like I can make pretty calculated bets, you know? Like, I remember one time last season, I messaged Pat and I was like, dude, you have to bet on like this team. I was like, because like, I remember like their odds of beating another team were really low, but I was like, I know they can win this. I was like, dude, I remember messaging that, and he didn't do it, but they ended up winning, and I was like, bro.
Wow.
Oh my god, I remember that. It was funny.
That's also really bad with gambling.
Yeah, that's like I won't sports gamble, but I know someone. I can make their addiction worse.
I spent $100 on tickets at one time. Jesus Christ.
Oh god, did you win anything?
Yeah, did you get anything out of that, or was it just sadness? Oh.
Fuck.
50? Oh. Oh. That's rough, buddy.
Well, Josh, this F in the chat is for you, buddy. I'm sorry that happened to you.
What the fuck? Not the F's in the chat. Alright. Let's talk about drama now. I don't want to talk about gambling anymore.
Okay. Don't want to just keep going on and on about random bullshit? Actually discuss some drama.
Sometimes I hate you.
Why? I'm lovely, aren't I? Come on.
No. Absolutely not.
Come on.
Josh.
I'm Punkies.
Sure you are. Sure you are.
Anybody who disagrees with me is wrong outright. Like, I don't even have to prove it, to be honest.
Right. I feel bad. I timed out Soulbane and he hasn't come back.
It's okay. Sylvain is still out there, I'm sure.
He said, "See ya."
Yeah, he is actually. You know what I should do?
What?
Hang on. I feel like this is a little old. I should have done this probably. But you know what? Here you go, Sylvain. Welcome to VIP. He's
You
always
can't give him
around.
VIP. I timed him out.
Yes, I can.
What kind of example are you setting in the chat?
If you're
Oh my
bannable,
God.
VIPable. There's a
What
line.
the
There's a line.
fuck?
You gotta walk it. You know.
God damn it.
Me too.
I don't even get the timeout function, you know? It's like most of the time we just ban people. Like,
Yeah.
no, you're
Well,
weird. You're banned.
most of our problems are bots. You know.
Yeah, but even if you have like a weird person in your chat, you don't really
Yeah.
time them out. Like as soon as they're weird, you're just like, I ain't getting banned.
Well, I issued a warning the last time I saw someone weird. That was on Kiki stream, and that was
Yeah,
fun.
you can do a warning, but like I'm talking about timeout. I'm like, what is the purpose of a timeout?
They violate the warning. But then again, you could just ban them. I mean, like whatever.
Yeah, I why wouldn't you just ban them?
It just depends on how egregious it is and like how you feel
If
about it.
they're
I don't know.
if they're not gonna listen to the warning,
That's true. Then yeah, like you're right. You're right. It's literally warning, ban, and if it's not the one, then it's the
Yeah.
other. Like the timeout function does seem pretty worthless, to be honest.
that's
But
why I
I
only
don't know.
use the timeout function for like memes. Like
Yeah. Get
I only
timed out for
time
1
out
second.
people
Nerd.
for shits and giggles. Yeah, I just don't get why you would ever like when you would use timeout, especially now that we do have the warning function. Like I could see, I guess before, but now I feel like it's pretty
Yeah,
useless.
it's obsolete now. Warnings are OP. They kind of gapped. They kind of gapped the timeout. It's a function gap.
A function gap, yeah. Crazy. All right, well, what tea have you heard lately? Come on, spill it.
Well, we have a lot of stuff that's kind of been beat to death, but we have literally anything from the Olympics, like this fucking anything.
I want to talk about VTuber drama.
Oh, as far as VTubers are concerned, I don't really have anything. At least I
I
haven't
want to
seen
talk about
anything.
Olympics bullshit and be like, wow,
Dude.
these people are being awful people.
Ugh,
Wow.
Wow, they really were fucking out in force, though. I gotta be honest.
Can you believe this? They're awful. Awful people. You see that Hololive used AI for their background?
You're kidding.
Yeah. They used for like their I don't know, they were like showcasing outfits or something in the background, and like 3 out of 4 people or something were AI generated.
No. So that means that somebody went back and was like adding people.
What?
Like you said, 3 out of 4 of them were AI generated. So does that mean that somebody was going back there and like drawing the people too? Was it like AI assisted or?
The background was AI,
Oh.
not the people. I think what had happened was they probably bought backgrounds specifically to showcase the new outfits for their client, for their talents.
Oh.
And like 3
yeah.
of them were AI, and 1 of them was not.
That's what you meant. Okay, yeah. All right. I'm on board now. 3 of the 4 that were showcasing new outfits, right?
4 new outfits dropped.
Yeah.
for four different talents, okay? And 3 of the backgrounds were AI. The 4th background doesn't appear to be AI.
Oh. Yeah. So doesn't appear to be AI.
That is what I just said, yes.
So it seems like probably who's the quality control? Like how oh god.
I don't know. I just seen somebody make a post that was like, this is fucking dystopian. How Live, one of the biggest and most successful VTuber groups that for sure has enough funds to get actual artists to draw their backgrounds, uses AI. And then I was like in the comments. Oh yeah, somebody said these were assets taken from Pix IV. I assume they
Oh
did not
yeah.
realize. So that's probably why not all of them were AI. They just thought they looked. Whoever did that didn't pay close enough attention. But yeah, I'll send you the link so you can look at them.
Sure.
You look at them.
See if I can spot the AI ones, or are they marks?
That it only shows the AI ones, so it doesn't
Damn.
show the other one, but it shows like close-ups of like. This was during a live stream, so that's not like a post. There's not a post of this, so I can't just like
Oh, okay.
look at the full image. But in the comments, somebody was like, "These were assets taken." And I was like, "Ooh." So it was, yeah, it was probably a mistake, but still, I saw
Ooh.
that and I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, gross,
Ouch. Wow.
not good."
Oh, dude. Okay. At first, I was like, I don't know. There's some good ones out there. Maybe you could, trick some people. But this first one is egregiously bad. Like, how do you not know that's AI? Like, how do you miss that?
Well, we'll never know. So some people probably just aren't looking that closely. And they're just like, yeah, whatever.
We need backgrounds. Fine. Okay, go purchase some various backgrounds.
Well, I think that's probably exactly what happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not an actual post, so I can't like look at all of them. I was during somebody's live stream.
Oh man.
There's also I saw some mascot drama with an artist.
Mascot drama?
Yeah. Somebody was like, they commissioned an artist to make them a mascot, and then they didn't like it, and then it caused drama.
Oh, I think I saw something like that a day or so ago while I was doom scrolling on Twitter.
Probably. Well, I go to the bathroom and come back to being silent.
You also come back to being VIP, so I don't know how you're supposed to feel.
No, silence only. I just want you to know, Soulbane, I argued against your VIP, so, just want you to know that.
There's a lot that happened to you in the last little bit. Congratulations, and also I'm sorry.
Let's go on VIP.
Oh. Well, I have a problem.
What? What's your problem?
My iPhone died. Which is weird. It's plugged in.
Charge your stuff,
it's plugged in. It stays plugged in. It never unplugs.
So you just killed the battery then?
I don't know. Maybe I noticed it wasn't charging. Sometimes my USB hub, not my USB hub, but my USB bus will do that because I have weird wonky issues with my computer. So
And you didn't like look at it to see
how
your
long do you think I
phone
was at my
charged?
computer before you called me?
You don't like check to see that your shit's charged or anything, or that it's working?
How long do you think I was at my computer before I showed up?
How long does it take to be like, yeah, my phone's charged, or oh shit, it's not charging?
I mean, I noticed it wasn't charging when I turned it on, but I was like, well, maybe it'll charge while I'm working.
Wow, I did nothing different, but maybe he'll just try charging. I don't know.
Well, see, if I turn the device on, the computer will recognize it and will start charging it. I guess it just wasn't fast enough.
Clearly not, being as if it fucking died. Whoever just, oh my
Yeah,
god.
obviously. Sorry.
Also, wow, what the fuck, demon here? I was contemplating calming AUS to scab me. And you're just gonna silence me, and I'll do it again! I don't know if I can find this original post of the fucking mascot. Like, actually, this is the first post. And, his name has deleted it, but somebody else took screenshots of it, so.
Somebody else took screenshots of it?
Wow! Let me send this to you. Just you look at it yourself. Look at it. Look at it.
Wow.
Anyways, this person was like, so they commissioned for this fucking raccoon, and then they were like, yeah, I just don't really like how it's turning out, right?
Okay.
And then the artist was like, okay, well, you can't get a refund, and then closed it. That was their point of view. This was the client's point of view. That's what they said. And then they showed like some of the whips went through, and they were like, yeah, I just ain't liking this. And then they said they did report them to VGen for that. So like I was like, wow, that's interesting. Well, the artist came forward. I gotta send you this too.
Give me everything.
Wow. Wow. Look at it. Look at it with your eyeballs.
Yes, I am seeing.
Yes, I visually see. Well, the artist came through and they're like, dude, my fucking experience, dog shit with this person, okay? And I looked through some of these and it's kind of funny to me anyway. They're like, so they're basically like, yeah, can I get like this commission for like my mascot? And they're like, here's the mascot that I have already, which I think is cute. I don't know why they're changing it, but
Yeah.
you know, you do
That
you.
looks
And they're
adorable.
like, I want this, but as a raccoon. And like the other person's like, yeah, for sure. Like I could do raccoon, right? And then they said cow outfit, but that was a mistake. They correct it later, and they're like, I meant Soulbane, you son of a bitch. I was trying to think, and you scared me.
Lamau?
I think that's the first time a jump scare got me. Like a
Yeah,
long time.
it's been like 9 years since a jump scare has got you.
I was like, I kept trying to say Captain, and I was like, no, it's not Captain. And all of a sudden, a jump scare came into my ears. I'm like, ah! God damn it. Okay. Anyways, Commander or something. I don't know what they correct it later. Anyways, and they're like, yeah, and they're like, okay, you want like raccoon coloring or like the features of your dragon? And they're like the dragon. I want it to look like my dragon that is green but it's a raccoon instead of a dragon. Okay,
That sounds easy enough.
that's what the artist said. The artist was like, "I got you." Okay, and they're like, "Sick, dog, can't wait." Right, and then they're like, "I didn't mean to say cow. It's command. Yeah, it is commander outfit. Yeah." So they correct it. They're like, "It's not cow." The artist was like, "I was confused with the cow, but I can work with this." And they send a little sketch of the little mascot.
Little guy.
And they're like, "Yeah, need any changes?" They're like, "Cute. I want tail round and a regular raccoon," which I don't know what the fuck that means. It says you don't need to do the mask thing, but raccoons have a mask. But this raccoon doesn't have a mask, so I'm really confused on what the fuck they meant there, but the artist doesn't correct that, so apparently they knew what they wanted.
Do you
Uh,
do it without the mask? Sure. He proceeds to do it with the mask.
yeah. The classic mid-thought jump scare, dude. I know, dude. That's why they're so rare, because I never think anymore. So, you know. They're like, "Yeah, I can make the tail rounder." And they're like, "You want the colors of you want the colors the same, or is your old mascot?" And they said, "Same color as old mascot." This is where they explicitly say, "I want that fucker green," okay?
Yep.
And then, they're like, "Yeah, to match my OC."
Which
My
the OC
what?
looks green too. Like what the fuck?
It is, yep. Very green, with the skeleton hands grasping the titties.
Let's go.
And they're like, "Sick, sent a whip of green raccoon," which I have to say, looks like a fucking zombie. I'm not vibing with that motherfucker, that's for sure. No offense to the artist, but that green was not it. And, the client is like, "I don't like the outfit." They're like, "Okay," they said, "Like this," and they're like, "Do you want horns and wings like the old mascot?" And they just said, "No." "Okay, I don't like the outfit." Very good feedback we're getting here, right? What could go
Yeah, they're kind
wrong?
of killing it.
And they're like, "Is that a no to the wings and the horns or a no to the color?" And then they were like, "Can you make can you make a off the oh my god.
You're killing it. You're killing
A off the shoulder jacket." Motherfucker.
it.
I'm good at reading. And then they were like, "Yeah, I need some references though." And is that a no to the wings and horns or no to the color? And they're like, "Give me a min, then and yes, no wing, and no wing. No, we don't know
No wings.
about the horns though. That's a maybe on that." And then they're like, "Off the shoulder. If you want, we can pause for the outfit. My new ref sheet will be done tomorrow." I can't see the examples they sent, but from what I can see so far, these don't really look like they're off the shoulder, but I don't know. I can't see the shoulders, but they kind of look like they're buttoned up.
Yeah.
But whatever, whatever. It's so fine. And they're like, example with horns. And I love this. Can you do me a favor? Do you think you could show me the raccoon with natural coloring? Because the
Oh
green
my
isn't sitting
god.
with me. Which I have to say I agree. I am not vibing with that green either. Oh my god. It's not the artist's fault. It's literally matches the color palette, but that green was not it.
Yeah. It's like
They're
vomit
like,
green.
they're like, "Yeah, here's the raccoon with normal colors." And then they're like, "Could you take the hat off, please? And can you change the eyes?" They're
God.
like, "Sure." And they're like, okay, cute." And then sends a picture of their ref, I think for, oh yeah, "Can you show me the horns like this? Not, no gem." Is there a gem in here? I can't see a gem. Oh, I see the dangly bit.
Oh yeah, right
See,
here in the middle.
so they just want the horns, not the gem. But Jesus, and I was worried I was difficult to work with. This reminds me of somebody, but I'm not gonna say who.
I know exactly who you're on about already.
So they send that, and they're like, "I like that. Sick dog. Looks great." And then they're like, they send a picture of this eye. They're like, "Can you make the eyes like this? I want to see red. I want to see it in red and brown, if that's all right." Which is a crazy request to just be like, "Can you make the eyes like this when it's this style of artwork?" Like the raccoons, like that's crazy. And then which they responded like, "I can make the eyes look similar, but I'm not very good at adding that much detail," which totally understandable to me. I don't know. Hi, hi. Is it me? Am I the difficult to work with person? Ah, yes, Sobane. Notoriously difficult. Absolutely. Sent me a bunch, told me to redo my artwork so many times.
Yeah,
No.
buddy. Uh,
it, it can't be me then.
it's
Nah,
just so funny.
I have somebody who is just knows what they want. Knows what they want. It's true. I made Deep cry from the start, dude. You were like, "Could you have this be like 5 people?" And I just broke down. What a polite way to phrase it. True. Yeah. They were they were better than this person because they actually told you what they wanted fixed. This person seems to be a little wishy-washy. They didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. So then they do the eyes, which I think they did a great job with the eyes. They're very cute.
Oh yeah, I think it
Like,
looks awesome.
uh, the first one was red, this one was brown, and then they just said red.
I'm
Sent
confused.
back thumbs up.
Why doesn't Deem just kill the person? Yeah, it'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Welcome in,
No.
Draws. And welcome in, Nyx. Hello, hi. Wow, wow.
Granted, Dean was crying because I added on snack money as a preemptive tip, but still true. It's a true story. I was like, holy shit, I can get snackies. My god, so good. And then they send another one with the little outfit and the red eyes. Okay, after all that work, the client sends back, "Hey love, sorry, but after reviewing the art pieces, I'm not really sure that I like what's being made thus far. I feel as though the mascot doesn't really match my model vibes."
Wow.
And then the artist was like, "Okay, but per my TOS you agreed to, there will not be a refund." And then like closed it, gave him the artwork, kind of. I'll talk about that in a bit. And then like just like was like, "Yeah, that we're done with this, right?" And then the client replied back, "Oh my god, I wasn't gonna ask for a refund, but you didn't even deliver what I wanted to change. Wait, you didn't even ask if I wanted to change stuff up, but you just delivered it." I feel like that was really petty and unprofessional on your part. Which I kind of understand the artist's point of view at this point, because I'm sure that they were just frustrated with like not really getting anywhere, because like this person just kept asking for changes but wasn't very clear
Yeah.
on their changes, you know? You can't ask for that many revisions and then be like, "Nah, never mind." Dude, for real. And then the artist was like, "If you read my TOS, it states that I will do one revision for free, and all revisions afterward cost extra. You had a total of 8 revisions, and I did not charge you for not of them," which I think they meant none of them. Which some of these, I don't know if I'd call a revision. Like,
Yeah. It's like slight
it's
edits or changes. Nothing really like as development comes along in the process. It's not like they said fucking redraw the whole fucking body. I don't like this fucking pose or some bullshit, you know?
yeah, you know. So like some of these, I don't know, like change the eye color. I mean, I guess because they asked for a detailed eye, that'd be kind of annoying. But if they were just like, "Hey, could you make the eyes red instead of green?" Like that would, I feel like I would call that a revision. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. But asking for like off the shoulder, whatever that means for the commander outfit, that is a revision to me. Asking for a different color of the raccoon, I feel like I don't know, because it looks like they shaded the green ones, so that's probably why they had to like go back and recolor everything. So maybe that's why they counted that as a revision, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, and they're like, 8 revisions were given, and the client claims I did not give them even one revision. Some of these are definitely revisions, but some of them I would not call revisions. Like, cause like for it, like the horns, like if you screw the horns up, right, and then be like, oh, I actually want the horns to match like my model, like that. I feel like that's not really a revision. Like that's just you understanding like
How you
the way
want the
they're
horns
supposed to be
drawn.
shaped. Yeah. But changing something completely, like the whole jacket was changed completely and stuff, and like I don't know. Some of those I wouldn't. At least I wouldn't. I mean, I guess they're technically revisions, but I wouldn't be like charged because they're so little, so light. Like honestly, I think one thing that annoys me is when I hand clear references, like my actual ref sheet, and I get handed something that's nothing close to it, and I have to feel like the bad guy for wanting major changes to the piece. Yeah, yeah, it's like you were like, especially if they try to charge you for those changes, you're like, but I was very clear right here that this is this is what I wanted. Yeah, to be fair, I think the artist was trying to work with them and wasn't going to count them as revisions until the client got worried about it. Yeah, I think it's probably what happened. The problem is when they closed it out and sent them the file, the last one they sent was not usable because they wrote all over it saying client wanted to cancel, no refunds, like right across from it. So they couldn't even use the picture at all. Which is kind of, it's just petty at that point. Like you could at least, if you want to close out and be like, I don't want to work with this person anymore. Like they're like driving me down. You could at least just send the one that you finished. You didn't have to write all over it.
That's just stealing at that point. Like you
Yeah,
just stole that person's money.
that's pretty crazy to just do that. Like I was like, oh.
That's fucked up. Like you just stole that person's money. Like there's no defending you at this. But I don't care what you fucking throw up there. I don't give a fuck. Like you're a thief, is what you are.
You're a thief. A thief. So
Um,
yeah,
go on.
I can see the artist, like I can feel the frustration with the artist and be like, oh yeah, this person's like not giving me clear directions. And then you get so far and then the person's just like, yeah, I don't really like how this is turning out. And then being like, okay, I just want to be done with this. Like I can't work with you anymore. But
Yeah.
I didn't like how they ended it with the our client wanted to cancel, no refunds written all over it. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was on this person's side all the way up until the end. Until that little detail right there, I was about it. But because of that, no, I can't find this person terribly defendable. Understandable maybe, but defendable, no.
Yeah.
Like I get why you would do that because that looked fucking annoying to deal with. But as far as like being in the right, like you can't be anymore after that.
Yeah.
Like you have to at least give them what happened in the end. Like even if it's not what they fucking wanted, oh wow, this is what you got. Like this isn't the artist error, this is user error. So yeah, get fucked. I don't know, deliver clearer instructions and know what the fuck you want before you become an artist.
Yeah, honestly, best case scenario is just send them what got finished and then both people are equally unhappy with the experiences. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I think the problem with the client is not that they were terribly insufferable, being like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this, whatever, you know. Like that's fine. They stated that they would have paid for revisions. They just weren't asked to.
Yeah.
Which, you know, they could have been, you know, we just have to take their word for that at this point
Yeah.
because the artist closed it out. So like that's fine, but I think the problem is and this happens with a lot of people is they went to somebody that didn't have the skill set they were looking for. So they wanted a mascot done a certain way. They had a certain vision in mind, and this artist couldn't bring that vision alive because I'm assuming it looks like from the first post that they have like a 50% off, so it's like discounted and stuff. So I'm assuming, you know, they have like a more simple style. And I think this person was looking for something different, but went with this person because of the
Yeah.
price. And that's why they were unhappy. And they're like, I don't like where this is going. And it's like, okay, but like, you want a certain skill set, you can't just look at the price and be like, well, I'm gonna go with this person because they're cheap. It's like, okay, but if you don't like their examples, then you're probably not gonna like what they give you. And a lot of people do that. I think it's most telling to me is when they sent the eye and they were like, could you do it like this? Because they're not understanding that like artists aren't all the same. We can't just do
Right.
things exactly like other artists. And even I get it sometimes too, where people would be like, could you do it like this instead? And then, it's like, I understand wanting to like have a ref, but like, if I do something a certain way, it's because it's my style. I don't want to do somebody else's style. I think that's what happened here, is that they weren't clear enough on what they wanted, and they wanted something that I think was outside this artist's range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've run into that lately too. Just a mismatch of their style and what I'm looking for. One of those things where I just politely go through with it and go from there. Yeah. At the very least, even if this wasn't what they wanted, they could have got like something close to be like, okay, well, even if this isn't exactly the style, at least I have something to show like another person to be like, I kind of, these are the parts I like, and these are the parts I don't like. Then maybe another artist will be able to make it better for you. It's like, but instead they're like, yeah, I don't really like this, and then the artist didn't give them a chance to do anything else. They were like, okay, we're shutting this down. I am done with this. Just makes me wonder if this is a new artist. That maybe they haven't had to deal with people like that. They weren't used to it, and that's why they just shut it down. They were overwhelmed.
Maybe, never mind. I can't say that on stream.
Oh. Oh boy. I wonder what you were going to say.
I'll DM it to you.
Oh boy.
Pixel, thank you for the subscription, homie. Appreciate that. Enjoy the emotes. They're made by Dean.
Wow! I did them the best of my ability.
Oh, they look fucking awesome. I love them.
Thank you. Do you know a VTuber named Needy? You know Needy.
Yeah, I know who that is.
They've been all over my fucking timeline lately.
Yeah.
Oh my god. They did an like design thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I have kind of mixed feelings about it. I don't know if you saw anything about that.
I didn't get to see it, no. I see something made by Needy. I don't even read it, usually.
Wow, what the fuck?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, it's probably some bullshit. Scroll up.
How am I supposed to talk to you about drama if you don't ever look at the drama?
I'll look at it from someone else.
Not Needy?
Yeah. I'm too used to it. I'm acclimated.
I'm acclimated to the name. It just has been in a lot of drama lately. A lot of it's just kind of like whatever stuff, like people being upset for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
But this one is her design. She had like an outfit design contest, and she put in her rules that she gets to keep all of the outfits as non-commercial rights, so she can't turn them into VTuber outfits or anything. But she gets to keep the art. All right, but she gets to keep the outfit. And she's asked the artists to, if they don't win, to not sell the outfits. She says she wants to keep them. right? But a lot of people
Uh-huh.
were upset by that, and they were like, well, if they don't win, they should be able to sell the outfits, right? They worked hard, they should be able to make money for that, right?
Yeah, go on.
Well, what are your thoughts on it?
So far, I feel like if you read that and you agreed to it, then you agreed to it. Therefore, don't do that. It's if you didn't want to participate, you should have not done that. If you wanted to have the option to sell it later, I mean, you knew what you were walking into. At least that's what it sounds like to me. It's not like they pulled out a gotcha card. It's like, but you didn't read.
Yeah.
So that's I don't know. That's what my initial reaction is. Anyway, I mean, I don't really feel like this should be too dramatic unless somebody went and did that anyway. I mean, has it happened yet? Or
Yeah, people have sold the outfits.
oh, well, that's kind of fucked
Here,
up.
I disagree.
Okay,
I think that is a shitty rule to have.
go on.
You're asking, you're hosting this contest, knowing that tons and tons of people will probably join because you're a pretty popular VTuber. And it just kind of feels like you're taking advantage of artists' time, and now they can't even get like any compensation for their work. So you only pick one winner. So all those other people who made these designs, they don't get anything, and they can't do anything with the design that they made because now Needy owns it.
Right.
And I feel like I feel like it's kind of predatory. I don't like, and like I get that like, oh, the terms were right there, and like you could just read them and know that, and that's why I never enter contests like that because I feel like they take advantage of people.
Yeah.
I don't like contests that do that. And so I do have a problem with it. And I think it's a shitty rule to have. I mean, I think you should put in there and be like, okay, if you don't win, you can sell the outfit as long as you make it to where it doesn't look like it was for me.
Yeah.
Take out the elements that like made it mine, and then you're like you could sell it. I feel like that would be a lot better than just being like, well, I get to keep all of this work now for free.
Which I should add, I don't think that it's a good idea for rules like that to be in place. I feel like you're going to get a lot less from that. Like just as somebody who's trying to have art generated for them. That's what it feels like, is that you're just trying to get free art. But on the flip side of that, and I feel like this is the biggest point, is that if you read as an artist, you're not like forced to make an outfit for this person. You can just not do that. But yeah, there's two sides to this really. But I still just really feel like that.
I get that you're not forced to do it, but I still feel like it's very predatory. That it's those same people that are like, oh, if you do clips for my channel and your video gets this many views, I'll pay you this much money. It's like you just want work for free, and you take advantage of people where in the hopes that they hope to get money out of it because maybe they're a struggling artist or something, and they're hoping, well, if I win, this is my chance. I feel like it's very predatory. I don't like it, and I don't think it's a good rule. And I have a problem with it.
And I think that's fair. That's honestly a really fair thing to think. But anyways, Pixel, welcome in. I forgot to say that. Hey Lynn, do you want to live react the final game show piece without showing it on stream? Perhaps, but you can't. I'm gonna say no, actually. Catch me after. And if you want free art, just find an artist who has a rewards program where every 5 comms you get a free 6th drawing.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, that's not terrible, I guess.
Be like a little punch card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So the drama was people had an issue with this rule. Some people were like, like you said, you're not forced to enter. You don't have to, but I still think that that's a shitty take in and of itself. Um, but so that was the problem, and Needy was like, she's like, I didn't see a problem with it before, but I can see how some people would have a problem with it. She was like, I thought of this as like fan art and I wanted to keep it, but you know, and I get like that is fan art, you know, at the end of the day, but like you also asked for like a bunch of people to like design you outfits, and like designing outfits, you know, that takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
And to just do that for like nothing, and I get that she wants to do it as like you're doing this for me because it's fan art for me, you know. You shouldn't do it because you're trying to win something. You should do it as fan art. But I don't know. I still just have a problem with it, but she later said she's like, it's fine if you sell it now. I won't be mad or whatever. As long as you just change elements of the design, which I think is what it should have been to begin with. But she I don't know. I feel like some people were like, I feel like Needy's very defensive on a lot of things.
Mhm.
She just immediately goes to the defensive, and it makes her seem standoffish. Because I think some people are just like, you know, this is the problem with it, and then it was like immediately she's standoffish. But some people were like really just attacking her for that. It's like, okay,
Wow.
well, I can kind of see why she'd want it to be like, I don't want you to give this away because you made this for me and I want it to be like a special thing for me. But
Mhm.
I just feel like that's an unreasonable request. I don't know. And I'm like, maybe that's because like I don't want to spend all my time doing that. Obviously, I didn't enter, so like it doesn't matter to me at the end of the day. But I don't know. Just a tricky
Well,
situation.
yeah, a little bit. I feel like if what they should have done is just call 'em an artist for an outfit design. To be
Well,
honest with you.
yeah. But
Just go call 'em an artist, dude.
the people who do these kind of things, I don't have a problem with outfit contests. I think they're fine as a great way to interact with your community, and you get a bunch of perspectives that you wouldn't even have thought of. I don't have a problem with that. I just have a problem with you being like, I get to keep all of these. They're all mine. That's what I have a problem with. It's like, if you want to keep those, you should have to pay for them. I get that they're non-commercial, so you can't use them for anything. But it's like, at that point, why would you just want them to collect dust? You know?
Well, yeah, it's true. I guess that's a good point. Is that it would literally just kind of go to waste and never do anything ever. You know, that's actually kind of sad now that I think about it.
Yeah. That's my problem with it. And Needy addressed that later. She's like, now that I looked at that, she's like, I kind of get that. And she's like, so if you change the design, you know, like, I won't have a problem with you selling it. But I just saw that drama on my timeline. I was like, oh, shit. That's crazy. But whack. That was a wild rant. It was on my timeline for days. People going back and forth about this. It was like, ooh.
I have no idea how long that went on for. I didn't see it for very long.
It went on for a few days. She like, cause she did a follow-up thing. She was like, just so you know, this is like in my rules that says that you can't like resell this work. And then people were like, this is awful. You're a terrible human being, which I don't agree with that at all, but I feel like that's a wild take to just be like, actually, you're the devil for this.
Yeah,
I think it was just a moment in which she didn't see the other side of how this would go.
I mean, perhaps it is a bit greedy, but I don't know if like damnable. You know,
No,
like
no, I don't think so at all. I feel like it's one of those things where like I can understand your point of view and being like, this is, you made this for me and I would like to keep it. But I think I just understand the other point of view a bit more.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah, because like on one hand, like if that's what you as an artist, you see this and you read this and you want to participate, you shouldn't be obligated to have to give it to this person forever. Like, you want to get something out of your work, but also you're hedging that kind of if you want to participate, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you're kind of betting that. And that just kind of fucking sucks, honestly. Like, why even say that? Like, why are you gonna have to fucking sit there and give your artist a fucking like, force them to go through a moral battleground in order to figure out if they want to fucking participate in your cute little contest or not?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know, again, like, nobody was forced to enter. You know, it was if you want to, you can. But I don't know. I was just kind of like, anytime I see that, like, Ninja Sanji has a thing where if you make any fan art, they automatically own it.
League of
Like,
Legends has that too.
That's like crazy to me. Like, I don't know. Like, so it just gives me that kind of vibes where I'm like, ooh, I just don't like that. But, you know, maybe that's.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
know.
no offense to Needy. I think Needy is a fine person. I just think this was a momentary lapse in judgment.
Which happens to everybody. I do it
Yeah.
all the time. Hell.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary wrong. And if that's how you want to do your contest, then that's like fine. But I just don't agree with that point of view. I guess is what I should say. It's not like we were like, wow, cancel Needy. How dare they? Disgusting behavior.
Gross.
I think they're a fine person.
Welcome in, Azel. Hope your day's going well. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. How's things? We're talking about the moral navigations of certain types of contests within the VTuber community right now.
We just be talking. We just be talking.
Yeah, true. Which this is everybody who's currently here. This is Tantel's tea time. But our new take on it is that it's a little bit more relaxed now. A little bit.
Yeah.
Still
They'll probably
drama.
still have some of the old aspects where I'm like, dude, we gotta read this document.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go through, but I might just start paraphrasing some shit. I don't want to spend 3 hours on one document. It's suffering trying to get through it. I'm sure you guys don't want me to do that either. Some of you might. Some of you are a little weird, but I don't want to do that.
Been well, Olympics hangover. Yeah, you and the rest of us. I'll run a contest where you all build me a house. I'll pay the winner $10, and you get to keep all the houses, right? Because that's literally what we just talked about. Welcome to the last 15 minutes of this fucking podcast.
I mean, it was more than you get to win $10. I think it was like a $500 winner or something.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was good money, you know, if you won. Like, woohoo! But it just sucks if you lost. You know what? I think it's because I'm not a gambling person, you know? Maybe that's
Yeah. We're going right back to the start of the show, actually.
I take it back. You know what? I'm fine with the rule. I'm just not a gambler.
It's like, yeah, because I actually said that. It's like you're hedging your ability to reuse, like you're betting that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, employers can get away with it. Why not me? True. That's what we're going on with right now.
Holy shit. It all makes sense now.
I'm sorry if I set y'all back an hour. No, we just got sent back an hour. Is all. We're visiting an hour from now. Oh, well, an hour ago.
An hour from now. Holy shit. We
Hi,
went to the
it's Lynn
future.
from the future. Everything sucks. Go back.
Go back. Bitch, how? Oh my god.
I'm sitting here scrolling Twitter. Do you have Anxiety Prime? Amazon asterisk. Yep, I got both. Damn, that's a vibe.
Not you just reading random fucking
Well,
Twitter things.
I'm gonna catch something spicy and fresh now. You know what I mean? Like I'm out on the
Uh,
hunt.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay. Okay. There was a little bit of false ID drama. Did you see that?
Again?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's fucking break into it. What do you got for us?
Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but Aqua from is Aqua from Ninja Sanji or Hololive? But
I think
you're not
Aqua's
gonna
from
know.
Hololive. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
pretty sure.
so you know how Aqua is graduating,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. She's from Hololive. Fuck you.
Okay, yeah,
Wouldn't know.
yeah. So
Fuck off.
Aqua's graduating, okay, and False put up a video, with that news in there. And somebody had asked on the Reddit, that was like, what happened to the most recent video? It was titled something like they knew she would leave, but it appears to be gone now. And that was about Aqua graduating, okay?
Yeah.
That video was not up for very long. And then Hex Haywire, is graduating
I don't
from
know who
Ninja
that is.
Sanji. He's from Ninja Sanji. He was in the same wave that Zion was in.
Okay.
If you don't know who Zion is, what's her
The
name now?
sounds
Seiyu?
familiar.
She's the one that had the little boys jokes.
Yeah, go on.
I
I
hate that I have to, but that's gonna be the easiest way to know who that is.
Yep,
like immediately.
now I know who exactly you're talking about. So go
They
on.
were in the same wave. Okay, so Hex Haywire was in that wave. Okay. And he's from Ninja Sanji, obviously. And so he announced his graduation, and it was like shortly after that video came up or something. I don't even know. But False took the Aqua video down and uploaded a new video with Hex Haywire graduation announced, why he is leaving, and Ninja Sanji reacts, right?
Mhm.
And somebody commented that was like, False ID took down his follow-up video on the Aqua graduation, then completely changed the title and scrubbed any mentions of it when Hex grad news came out. Only 3 minutes and a half baked conversation tacked onto a 30-minute video of completely unrelated topics, completely deceptive. So they took like 3 minutes to talk about Hex Haywire graduating or whatever, but like never came back to the Aqua situation. I guess it was a follow-up, so I don't know what the fuck they had on there, but apparently they decided it wasn't good enough.
Mhm.
But somebody else commented and was like, this is just weird on a fundamental level. Aqua is one of the most iconic VTubers of all time. Her graduation is one of the biggest to ever happen, especially when you look back at how much she's done tirelessly for 6 years at this point. Low-key ignoring that feels disrespectful in my opinion. And the problem is because False has such a fucking hate boner for Ninja Sanji that like his content has become like just overrun with like
Yeah.
Ninja Sanji videos.
It's
Oh my
only
God.
dunking on Ninja Sanji.
Yeah, and it's like I do have a problem with that he just like, oh, fuck the Aqua stuff. Let me talk about Ninja Sanji. This guy's graduated. It's
Yeah.
like,
How do you just
And,
fucking
like,
walk over that to Okay, on the one hand, fuck Ninja Sanji, right? Because they're trash. But also, like, really? That bad? I don't know if it's that bad.
like I don't think they're a good company, but oh my God, people are such fucking haters for Ninja Sanji, and it's like, yeah, I get it, hate the company, whatever, they've done terrible things, especially to their clients, but they take it out on the fucking talents. And it's like, Jesus Christ, like these people didn't do anything, like leave them alone. I mean, some of them might have done stuff, I don't know, but like they're not to be at fault for the company's actions.
Yeah.
As it feels like a lot of these people, like I feel like False ID like just takes the piss out of fucking some of these talents just because he hates Ninja Sanji so much. I'm like, oh my god, like bro, calm down. Like no stress. Oh. But looking through, he has like a timestamp of like all what was in his video, and the Hex Haywire graduation is the 3.5 minute things, and then like it goes, it's not even all Ninja Sanji. In fact, that's the only thing that's Ninja Sanji. But like, I don't know. It's just it feels. Oh, I see. It has right here that he does talk about how live VTubers knew Aqua would graduate. So he does have that in the video. So I guess the problem is that he just like, cause she was on the cover and he decided to replace her with Hex Haywire because he thought that would get more attention. I guess, which is kind of shitty. I mean, it looks like he still talks about it, but it's like you talk 3 minutes on that, and then with the Aqua graduation, it's from 6:55 to 14:33. So that's 6 minutes, right?
Yeah.
6.5 minutes. So that's like double the time you spent on Hex Haywire, but you kept Hex Haywire in like the title, because even though Aqua is like a massive, no offense to Hex, but
yeah. Sorry, that person was not like big and doing this for years on end, like stacks on stacks on stacks of streams. Like,
yeah,
Aqua has been on the grind for a very long time.
yeah.
Like, do you know, Dean, we've done 10 Tails Tea Time long enough to know that the life expectancy of a VTuber, if you make it past a year, like, you don't know how rare that is.
Because we're past a year!
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. There's too much drama every day nowadays. Yeah. It's just so shitty because it was like this video they had about Aqua, and he was going to talk about it, and he had obviously stuff to talk about if it's 6.5 minutes of him talking about the graduation and people responding to the graduation stuff, and maybe something that's a little bit more wholesome. And it just feels like he just swapped that out to shit on Ninja Sanji.
That's so fucked up.
And I saw that and I was like, eh.
To put this into perspective, because I know there's at least a couple of people in my chat who don't know like the VTuber scene all that well. It wouldn't have been weird if Homie did like a 5-minute like to 10-minute memorial of like best Aqua highlights, you know, like just commemorating Aqua's like legacy, you know, like Aqua's not quite like the Tom Brady of VTubing, but how else would I put this?
Not quite the Tom Brady of VTubing.
You know, like the Earl Campbell of VTubing, like had a really good career, you know, like enough to go down in VTubing history. But not everybody's gonna think of him like the first VTuber, like to ever,
Right.
you know, like or the greatest. But still, really, really good. You know, like great level, but like, you know, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't have been like too weird for that because they're one of the goats, you know.
Yeah.
We were right in
Crazy,
the 90s
crazy.
when we said things would never get better than the 90s. I barely remember the 90s, you know, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was born in 96, so like
I was born in 93 and I still barely remember the 90s. I remember.
I have 4 years in the 90s, and I was too young to know what the fuck was going on most of the time.
Yeah. I remember the PlayStation 1 and the PS2. Like I judge my like era of age based on whatever console I had at the time because I don't really remember what life Like if you asked me what life was like when I was 6, I couldn't fucking tell you. But hey, I remember I had a PlayStation 1 and that shit was fun.
I only ever had a PlayStation 1.
Dude, the PS1 went fucking hard. Do you know? Oh
And
my
I
god.
only ever had Spyro.
Spyro. Spyro was so good. Actually, that was the game I never got to play.
That was
My,
the only game I had. I had all 3 Spyros. Those were the only games I owned.
I'm enough to
I was
remember watching
95
Challenger.
and still staying trying to remember shit.
Yeah, I just can't remember what it was like all that well, other than like school was like whatever, and I played video
School
games.
was like whatever.
School was like whatever, and you know I was at home
Whatever.
like playing video games.
Whatever. I was on my PlayStation 1. Oh my
Like,
god.
The era I remember the best was like the PS2/GameCube era, and then obviously the 360, PS3 era.
I drank
One
all
of
of my water and now I have to pee, so
Okay, well I'll talk. You
yeah.
go bathroom.
You just keep going on about your
Bullshit.
games.
Yeah. More often remember the Mets winning a World Series. I don't keep up with baseball enough to know that or when that was, but I'm gonna go ahead and just go out on a limb and assume that's probably been a minute. Game Boy Color, first gaming system I had. Dude, the Game Boy Color went hard as fuck. I was a little bit more into handheld gaming than my brother was. So that's usually what I asked for when like Christmas time came around. 86, goddamn, never mind. Hazel, I love you, buddy. Yeah, no, I was a little bit more into mobile gaming. I played the Game Boy Color more than anything. I remember the color quite a lot. I didn't get the brick, but my first gaming system was a Super Nintendo, but I don't really remember playing it. The PS1 was the one I remember playing the most, though, growing up. But handheld gaming was a lot of fun too. I got a GameCube and I had like that little Game Boy attachment that you could like throw underneath that bitch and like put in the disc, and you could play your Game Boy games on screen and stuff. So I had that. That was a lot of fun. I played the fuck out of that, dude. But that was like, I don't know, like when I don't really remember my childhood all that well, like outright. But I remember a lot of like the games and stuff that I played, and like the time, like I can't really pick out like a year and like remember the things within that year. Like if you asked me what I did when I was 7, I'd probably tell you I fucked off as a kid and played video games. I don't really know. I remember playing on an Atari 2600 with my older cousins. Now that shit's cool. That's just cool as fuck because when it comes to like retro consoles and things like that, I didn't get to fucking play them really until I was older. I only got to play like I had a Super Nintendo when I was young, but I didn't get into the NES until I was like 11. You know, I didn't get to play the Sega Genesis until I was like 13. So I was a teenager going back and playing the older consoles. The only actually, yeah, that was it. That was just it. Like I didn't get to play the Sega Genesis when it came out. Obviously, I would have been too fucking young to remember even if I had. But those older consoles, like I didn't get to experience them as they happened. I had to go back and get them. Like my grandfather was the first person to introduce me to what an NES was. I didn't even know they existed. I was playing the Super Nintendo and I thought that was it. You know? So yeah, I don't know. I missed out on a lot of stuff, unfortunately.
I think like 6 or 7 years ago, my sister gifted me a PS2 for Christmas.
Oh my God, Merry Christmas.
She's like, oh, it's finally up time to upgrade from your PS1.
Oh my God, Deem very slowly catching up to the generation of consoles.
Holy shit. I don't now I have a PS5. I just skipped 3. Well, I guess my husband had a PS4. too. So we skipped 3. We don't talk about 3.
I have had a 3 ever since the Slim model first released. I bought that shit in 2009, and it is sitting in my back bedroom right now. And if I wanted to, I could plug it up and play it. I still got all my games from it.
Oh
Um,
shit!
I have repaired that thing so many times, dude. Like, I could take that bitch apart with my eyes fucking covered. Like, I have
Oh wow!
repasted. Shut up. I've repasted the CPU and the GPU so many times. I've disassembled the disk drive to replace springs and clean out I will not let this bitch die. Like, my PS3 has tried to die on me so many times. I'm just like, no. I love the PS3. Awesome console. I got games for that thing. I fucking loved it.
My
Um,
dad had, I don't know what it was, but he played like he had a bunch of those games where you have to like blow on the cartridge
yeah, yeah,
and then
like
plug it in.
the Super Nintendo, the NES, the
Yeah,
Nintendo 64.
I don't know what it was. I know it if I looked at it. But
Hmm.
he had that, but like I got he had all like weird games, and I was like, I don't know what these are. He had like a Jurassic Park one. I was so bad at. I don't want to talk about it. It looked like this.
Oh yeah, it's a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Wait,
So that's,
no, that's an NES. My bad. That's like the revision model. Sorry, it looks like an NES Super Nintendo.
well, that's what he had anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just an NES. It's just like the newer version of it.
But he had like a bunch of weird, stupid games. He had like fucking boxes full of all these weird ass games. They're all not very fun to play either. I think it is he got them for like super cheap. That's why he had them.
Hmm.
But he did have Mario, and I did play Mario.
What's really funny is actually in my back bedroom, I have, and I just found it recently actually. I have a cartridge of Super Mario Brothers 3 for the NES back there.
Cool.
So yeah, I actually quite like the NES. It's a great console. I just never really got to play it too much.
Did you ever have a DS?
I didn't get into the DS era until the new 3DS dropped.
Mm.
So I didn't. My friend, who comes out here very rarely, Zelvi, actually got a DS as they launched. I was like, "Fuck, that's so cool! That's like my Game Boy SP, but with like a screen at the bottom side too." I was like, "That's actually really sick." Um, and never got to fuck with them though. Not until it was like too late.
Too late. I had a DSi. It was the first one that I got.
Hmm.
Like all my friends had a DS, and they're like, "Ah, shit, you got a DSi?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And like the difference between the DS and the DSi, obviously, besides that you could go on the fucking internet,
Yeah.
was in the Picto chat. You had a rainbow pen you could use.
Wow.
In the
Worth the
regular
upgrade.
DS, it was just black. You couldn't use a rainbow pen. So I was like, look how cool I am with my fucking rainbow pen, bitches. And then I really wanted Nintendogs, the
Yeah.
Dalmatian version. And so my mom got me one, but it was for the DS. It wouldn't work with the DSi. So I had to give I had to give that away to somebody. I was like, "Happy birthday! Here's your Nintendogs gift." And they're like, "Oh wow, thanks!" Because they had a DS, so I knew it would work on there. And
Mhm.
I had to buy my own fucking Nintendogs.
Damn.
My mom was like, "I
Swing and
thought it would
miss.
work." I'm like, "It's fine." And then she couldn't give me another one, so I had to get it myself.
Swing and miss.
Yeah.
My mother got rid of the Legend of Zelda Gold cartridge a few years ago. Didn't realize she could have sold it for about $60. Those games are expensive nowadays. They are getting
Shine.
up there. I actually have a Pokemon Crystal physical cartridge. Which there's a story behind that too, and I'll share that here in a minute. And it's worth about $200. I have Pokemon Emerald in the physical cartridge, which is worth about $150. It's one of the rarest Pokemon games ever produced, actually. Fun fact. Because nobody bought it. But it was my favorite.
Oops.
Yeah, nobody bought it.
That
Damn.
is so sad.
But yeah. I have a couple of Pokemon games, and they just so happen to be the rare ones. Because I, as a kid, really liked the middle, like the revisions of like Pokemon Crystal. Pokemon Yellow was another one I had. I don't have it anymore. And Pokemon Emerald. You know, like I like the revisions that pop out after. They don't really make those anymore, which makes me sad because it's like a combination of the two a little bit. You know, they don't have all of the versions exclusives on them, but you know, you take a little bit from both, and I quite like that approach. You know what I mean? So that's why I liked them so much. When a Pokemon game would drop, I would still wait to ask for one or get one myself until the revision came out, and then I'd be like, my time is here.
My time is here.
But that's why I have those. But the fun fact about the Pokemon Crystal that I have, I actually found it buried in the ground when I was 16.
What the fuck?
Yeah, one morning, me and a close friend of mine were being degenerates, and we went to go outside and throw baseball with one another. And we had a field in our apartment complex that we would go to do it. And on our way down, I just so happened to look down and see it. There it was, like in the ground, like it was physically in the ground, like buried in there, like it had been impressed and out into the dirt. And I just reached out and pulled it out, and I was like, I'm keeping this forever. And so I did.
What the fuck?
I decided to throw my fucking Spotify playlist on shuffle, and there's just a song going unnecessarily hard in the background. Like, you don't have to do all that. We're on a podcast, my guy.
You don't have to go that crazy. Jesus Christ. Man, I was never lucky enough to find fucking random games on the ground. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
You're gonna be.
Yeah, that shit was years ago. But yeah, I got lucky a few times. I just kept them this whole time.
Literally could never be me. This is fucked up.
So you don't have any other games from your childhood other than Spyro? Well, Spyro, that counts. What do you mean? Like that's awesome.
Why'd you say that counts? I didn't find Spyro.
I guess you didn't find Spyro. I guess that's what you meant. My bad. For some reason, my brain was like, you mean games from your childhood.
You mean you never had any games? I had games. I had Spyro. And Nintendogs. When I eventually bought it for myself. I had a few DS games, but I never got to just find them on the ground. You know, I had to.
Okay, well, that only happened once. All right.
Yeah, well.
I guess it's still one more time than you, I guess. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Watch yourself. No. No, it's fine. Fine. And when I was old enough to just, when I was adult, I just got the things that I wanted myself. I was like, I'm not a kid anymore. I don't have to worry about this.
Sure, now you can just go and get the things you want.
Yeah. One game I really liked was called Bubble Trouble. It was one of those games where you go to like a website and it had a bunch of games on there. Bubble Trouble was one of the games on there. I would just fucking play Bubble Trouble with my brother.
Bubble Trouble, baby.
Bubble Trouble.
I have no idea what that is, but wonder if I can Google it.
Probably. It was like two little devils. I mean, you could play it single player, but I didn't.
Oh wow, it's like a little demon dude.
Yeah, they're like little demons.
Yeah, I got it right here.
It was a fun game. I liked it a lot.
So tell me about it. Like, how do you play this?
What do you mean? You just pop bubbles. Play online for free.
Wow, what a game.
Oh my god, it's so loud. Yeah, I'll
Are
show
you
you.
looking at the PokeLink?
Yeah. And you just
Oh
like
God, this looks like a fucking oh Jesus.
I don't know, it's not moving. I don't know how to get into it, but you just
Okay,
move around and
move.
you try to like pop the bubbles, and like each level will get harder. And the second player was a blue devil, and you try to pop them. But if either of you got hit, is like game over, and you reset all the way back to the beginning.
Ouch. Okay, I suck at this. This game's stupid.
This is why I played like all the time.
Hell yeah.
Just
There's a-
fucking Bubble Trouble.
No, that's really, really cool actually.
It's so loud. Oh my god. Whew. Anyways, yeah. Bubble Trouble, guys. A fun game. Highly recommend.
Here everybody's where we went to go play Bubble Trouble. You ever want to fuck around and find out about Bubble Trouble?
You just Google it.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. It's my turn. I'll be back.
Oh my god.
Your
Oh
turn to be
my
a streamer.
God.
Good luck.
Oh no. Alright, I'm streaming. I'm streaming Bubble Trouble. Fuck it. Oh my god, I'm not clicked into the game. Oh, there we go. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I got pretty far one time, but oh god. Now that I'm not really a gamer anymore, I doubt I'd get past. New level best. Coins? There was never coins in my day. Oh yeah, you have to do it all within a time limit too. It's stressful, guys. It's stressful. You don't even know. You don't even know. Oh no, not the cheap viewers on. Oh god. Oh, suspicious user. Disgusting. Ban. There we go. Get out of here. Disgusting. Are they banned? It's currently banned. Okay. It's just... It says not published. Oh, news it was suspicious.
I'm back.
Back to the game. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Oh no, I got an ad! Anyways, that was Bubble Trouble.
Hey, look, you banned the dude.
I did. I did my job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm useful.
You really are.
That's right. That's right.
Not much I can do.
Well, now what do you want to do?
I don't know. Next topic. Did you see that Patreon is raising their prices?
No.
Yeah, I just saw that not so long ago.
Man, that's crazy.
Wow.
I found a 22-page doc.
Oh my god. Well, general premise. What's it about?
Well, the person who posted the doc said when I was 17, a VTuber. I think they mean year old VTuber, whatever. By the name. When I was 17. Oh, no, there's just supposed to be a comma there. Okay. When I was 17,
Comma.
a VTuber by the name of Jay Waffly _ did things to me that were highly inappropriate and has done things to other as well. This is our story. Please read it all the way through.
Oh God.
Probably not gonna be a nice
A nice casual read.
Yeah.
General advice: if you're a minor, don't be a VTuber. There's a lot of very, very bad people out there.
Yeah.
It's kind of rampant. How does this keep happening?
It looks like the first 6 pages are text, and then all the rest of the pages are screenshots of Discord conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that long.
Yeah. It's just mostly stacked up because of the Discord photos.
Yeah. It's like it looks like each photo takes up like 1 page. Unless they're like unless it's a short photo and then it takes up 2 pages. So it's not a lot. Oh, except for this last page. Holy shit, they stacked 1, 2, 3, 4 photos all on 1 page. Sheesh. Oh my god. We have R's experience, we have K's experience, A's experience, B's experience.
God.
Dude, this person apparently has not been a very good person.
Jesus. Just kept going.
And then my experience, yeah. So.
Here's a meme I found. That's for you.
Wow, thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I thought to send that to you. I was like, oh, that's cute.
Look at this meme. Wow. Wowie.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You, okay. All right, never
What?
mind. I just saw the AI background post. And I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, right there it is. We just talked about that. Then I looked up and I saw you reposted it. I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense now.
I sure did. I sure did repost that.
You absolutely fucking should. I'm going to as well. Fuck these people. Check your shit.
Check your shit.
I mean,
Wow.
it's on the streamer too. Like, you're responsible for the content that you put out, period. Like, nobody.
Okay, first off, it's on HoloLive.
It is
They're the
on
ones that
HoloLive,
did it.
But they can still like look at that and be like, this is AI, right? Like, it's not like this is their first time seeing their background, right? And well, I guess it could be.
How corporate VTubers work, or you just
Well, I
talk out
might
your
need
ass right now?
educated. I don't know how HoloLive functions.
I'm pretty
Um,
sure HoloLive is like. First off, I don't think they did it on one of their livers stream. Because it was only on one stream. It's not like each member was like, okay, here's my thing. It was like under a special event or some shit.
Oh yeah.
So like, I don't even know if they've seen the final with the background. They've probably seen their art of it, but
Yeah. Another thing to consider too is that they might not have had enough time to review it. Really, even if they did get to see it, it might have been only for a brief moment.
like, do they even have a say?
Yeah, that's true.
Even then, it'd be like,
Even if they tried to kick back, who knows? Like, what if they just said air it anyway? You
Yeah.
know, like, we don't know what it's like. I can't help. Sorry, I immediately turned to aggression really quickly and realized how weird that was.
I was like, Jesus
Fuck
Christ!
you! How could you? And then me.
You're like,
thinking
and
about
the
it.
streamer. I was like,
Sorry,
I don't know if we should
Lynn
just
and Lynn. Lynn and Lynn. 3 seconds from that moment are 2 different people entirely. All right, I'm sorry.
God damn.
Oh God. I don't mean to be this way. I just am.
Uh huh. Uh-huh. Oh. Well, we could either read that document or we could just like we could watch scary videos or something.
Oh, do you want to? Yeah, let's watch something fucking goofy.
Goofy.
Spooky. Do you got some spooky shit in your pocket?
No, but
I'm gonna need you to empty out your pockets right now. Empty out your pockets right now.
I don't have any pockets.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask you to put your hands behind your back.
Oh no, man! What the fuck?
Oh
All right,
god.
all right. Let me look. What kind of spooky are we looking for? What do I type in? Because if I type in spooky videos,
Type in
what pops up?
psychological horror. That's my favorite type of horror.
Psycho. What? We're not watching a movie. Psycho. Is this
It's not
gonna
a
give us
movie.
enough psychological horror, or how long does that gotta be? Psychological horror films. Iceberg explained. Well, we don't want that.
Oh no.
The Sound, short psychological horror film. I think it's just one clip though. What happens after midnight? Award-winning horror short film. Oh, that didn't sound like it had anything psychological in it.
I just like stuff fucks
Psychological
with me.
horror game about sleep paralysis. I also feel like some people just don't know what psychological horror means.
Yeah, maybe.
like
You know,
People just like to put that in there and be like, look, this is psychological horror, and then a lot of times it's not.
actually, Deem, let me have your attention for a moment.
The mental illness iceberg explain. Sorry, what?
Okay, what? All right, I'm gonna step over that. I want you to look at this. This is a free game on itch.io that you can just download and play. It's called Voices of the Void. I don't know if you've seen anything about this game.
Nope.
But this is really good psychological horror. This game is phenomenal. I watched a VTuber that I know by the name of Numbers. That's not her actual name. It's like CH_7182 or something like that. That's why they call her Numbers.
Okay.
But
okay.
I watched her play through a lot of this, and this game is fucking awesome. And I think you would actually really like this now that I put some thought into it. The controls are a little weird and wonky, but I think if you got around that, you could really enjoy this game
Oh yeah.
because it's not an FPS or anything like that. It's just a good horror game. The premise of it is that you're scanning space for radio waves, and you're just a researcher in the middle of nowhere, and your job is to research radio waves that come through in space.
Oh damn! It's saying it is free, but he wants
You just-
wants some support. Oh, I can't say no thanks. That makes me look like an asshole.
No one's watching you do it, Deeb. It's okay.
You lie. I'm live right now. People know. People
They
will
can't see
know.
your screen. You only fucked up when you mentioned it, Deeb.
Well, I mean, come on. You can't just say no thanks. You
you
just
can.
praised
I
how
did.
good this game you didn't even pay for it. That's fucked up.
No, it's free.
That's fucked
You
up.
can pay the win exposure. It's fine.
Oh my god, this is fucked up. My god. I thought, okay, first off, talking about how needy and like trying to get free artwork, and then you're out here like, man, fuck those developers, man. I'll take these games for free.
Well, all right. Well, here, you know what? I haven't played it yet, so I don't know if I like it. I've got it downloaded, but I haven't played it. If I liked
Didn't
it,
you
good.
just say it was one of your favorite games?
I enjoyed watching it as a viewer, but I don't know if playing.
It'd be like,
Dude,
man, I don't know if I
hold
like
on.
it.
We're pumping the brakes right here,
I've
okay?
literally seen the game.
Just because you've watched a game, it is not the same as playing a game.
Okay, but saying you're like, You said it like, yeah, I don't know if I like it. Like,
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd like it to play it. It could be it's going to be a totally different experience. Hell, you've had the same thing with horror games where you watched people play horror games and you like that, but you went to play them yourself and you said, fuck that, you know?
yeah, but it's the way you said it. Where you're like, man, this is one of my favorite games. And you're like, yeah, I just don't know if I'd like it.
It is funny when you put it together like that, all right? But it's different, all right? It's different.
I know what you mean now. You mean you don't know if you'd like playing it, but it's just
It's
funny
one of
how
my
you...
favorite games, comma, to watch, period.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anyways,
God.
as for these psychological horror clips, I don't. Most of them seem to be trying to explain psychological
Explain
horror
it.
movies to me, and I don't know. There's like some clips that people have made.
A psychological horror game about sleep paralysis. Ooh, that's fun.
It's like he doesn't even listen to me.
I don't. What'd you just say?
I hate you.
Okay.
Oh my god. Can you believe this chat?
I can.
So what are we gonna do, huh? What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Let's do whatever you want to do. You find something that you find spooky.
Well, I wouldn't have watched anything, so I won't know what's spooky.
I'm looking up stuff too. Let's see. Dude, there was one I saw on Twitter a few days ago that fucks with me, dude. Like, I don't like
Well, if
being
you've
like...
already seen it, you can't watch it.
I know. I'm just talking about an experience I had with a scary
Oh,
video, okay?
Then you're like, let's watch this video that I've already seen before.
Oh my God.
Outrageous.
Anyways, just saw one with like 2 identical children in it, and like one started floating away. I was like, fuck, I ain't watching that ever again. Like, oh God. I know like video editing probably has a lot to do with shit like that, but you know what I mean?
That was the lamest description I've ever heard in my life.
It was a lot scarier.
There
I
was
said,
these
okay.
2 identical children, and like, get ready. This is the spooky part, okay? One of them floated away. I know, dude. That was crazy.
Fuck off, Steve.
What the fuck am
God.
I supposed to be scared at?
I don't know. The fact that there's 2 of the same thing, and then like one did things
And then
someone
like
was
one of
supposed
them goes away. Have you ever heard of twins?
to. Oh my God. You know what? Fuck you, dude. And anything to do with you, actually. Oh God.
I'm sorry. I'm just failing to see what was supposed to be spooky about that. My bad.
It was scary to me. All right.
I'm sure it was. Yeah, guys,
Here,
don't let them know that twins exist.
No, they don't. They're not real. Here, I got a video. Let's watch this.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Ah! Why is it so loud? Hold on. It just fucking trumpeted at me.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Screen capture. Okay, I'm all the way at 0. How are we gonna sign this?
Just count me in. It's that easy.
Count you in?
Okay, I'll count you in. On go. 3, 2, 1.
Well, that's not gonna
Okay.
solve the problem if we like pause the video. Then it's gonna be all fucked up.
I guess that's true. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Well, yeah, stream it to me on Discord, and I'll stream the stream to me on Discord.
Okay, sick dog.
I'll pop out the video. It'll be fine. I'll pop it out.
That's right. It's okay.
Okay.
If you leak our chat, it's totally fine. It's just random links and NES and
Yeah, that's true. It's not like it would be like a big revelation.
You're like,
Guys,
oh my
did you see what
God.
theme Or Lynn said to Deem, wow, cringe.
Wow, you see that? What a piece of shit.
Can't believe Deem was holding this back this whole time.
Damn, it's too true.
The truth comes out. All right, hang on. I'm getting this squared
don't
away
worry.
here.
Take your time.
Okay, this actually looks perfect. Let me get this on OBS. Add a source. Program, probably.
Program? A program? This one.
Shit, which one is it?
I'm gonna play a little bit of it to see how loud it is. And then I'm gonna go back to the beginning, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
I think it's a little loud. I think I need to turn
Yeah.
Probably just- Okay. Back to 0. I want you to go at me again. Alright. Okay.
Oh, it's just gonna come. The audio is just gonna come through my Discord tab. Actually, I think so. That's perfectly fine. This is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So I'll just fucking, you know what? I'm sure I have a display capture on here somewhere already. I don't. Phenomenal. I'll just fucking add one.
Great. I guess I'll just make one. That's so fine.
Okay,
Oh, my background music. What the fuck?
go off. Well,
Okay. We're ready?
we're about ready.
About ready or ready?
I need to scoot you over. Actually, we're about to cuddle in the corner. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you're right. We gotta readjust over here.
That way I can get this video popped up here.
You know what? It'll just be our heads.
Oh, you know what? That's actually a really cute idea. I'm gonna do that too. Oh, fuck! I attached you to my hand. Fuck off.
I hate it when that happens.
When you get attached to the hand.
Yeah.
Damn, it'd be like that sometimes.
I don't want to hold anybody's hand. Disgusting.
Jesus, why is your head so big?
Yes!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to duck on you like that.
God, I can't wait till I get a new model. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Come on, chat. Strap in. Fucking. Is this too quiet now?
A little quiet, yeah.
Number 7. Late Night Terror. This spine-tingling video was uploaded by a guy playing video games with his brother when they suddenly heard a strange noise coming from the kitchen. Deciding to check it out, he grabbed his phone to record. According to him, they'd only recently moved into the
Dude,
house.
imagine something fucking
Ever since they
happens while you're
moved in,
alive.
it's been one bizarre sound after the other. This time, he was fed up.
Oh,
and wanted
no.
to capture proof of this incessant
Noises.
disturbance. Little did he know, he was about to capture something that would make his blood run cold.
An intruder.
Look.
It's me, your neighbor.
Hey man, I've
Dude,
been trying to
you hear that, right?
break in for a while now.
Alright guys, I have to start
You
recording.
got a roll of toilet paper I could have?
We just moved in here last summer
This is not his voice.
and we keep
You lying.
things.
What's wrong with his
Is you-
voice?
He said, "Hey guys, we just moved in here last summer." I'm so sorry.
That's so mean, damn.
I mean, not the breathing too. I'm so sorry. I'm
Me
just
when I
making
breathe?
fun of you because I'm scared. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Did that scare you?
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
shit.
I had to say something.
Dude, you
Oh, this is.
don't tell me
You can't do this. Okay.
it's just me.
Damn.
That's ridiculous, man. I don't know.
Thinking it might be an intruder trying to break into the house, or
That's what
a
I said.
pesky rodent, he checks the kitchen, even going as far as checking the front of their home. But whatever made that noise appeared to be in the house. As we
He
see,
didn't
the
look
kitchen
very hard
door
outside.
was
I'm
fling
I'm
open
gonna say
as
that.
though
Yeah, you
someone
can't just open the door.
or something had done it. This definitely unsettled the boys. who were home alone with their parents out at the time. However,
Okay, being that you didn't really check very hard outside, I'm gonna say this is probably faked.
Yeah.
'Cause if you heard some noises, you'd really be looking. Instead, he was like, "Yeah, no one's out here. See, look, okay."
No, I don't open the door and then shut the door when I hear noises at night. I open the door, turn the porch light on, and I'm like, just like watching, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
you
I'll take a minute.
yeah, you look and you're like, okay, well, I guess I don't see anything. And then you go back.
Yeah.
whatever swung those doors open was only getting warmed up. Here's the chilling footage he captured next.
I had to, I have to start recording because
You
we
didn't have
started
to.
to hear more things around
You do
the
whatever you want.
house.
It's your life,
And,
you know? Be
Oh
great.
my god, this wreath scared the fuck out of me. I thought that was somebody looking at me. A rude ass motherfucker.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was it the shit that we just watched fucking fly?
Later that night,
I think I heard. This is so fake. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this
Roman moved
isn't-
around in the kitchen with no one in sight.
Hey,
Yeah, this is
Dad.
definitely-
Kitchen getting a
Yeah.
paranormal
I think I heard
This is the
something.
most nerve-wracking thing about this
Wow.
video.
What was it?
Did you spot the
Yeah, it
shape
was the
of
waste
fork
bin
on
that
the
just
pan
fucking
pan
flew at me.
across the
Thank you.
Christmas tree? Look closely.
I'm looking.
This uncanny figure appears only briefly, and he completely
It's
misses
me.
it.
I mean, it was.
Its subtlety is enough to make even a skeptic's hair stand on end and send a believer's paranormal
I don't know about
sense through
that.
the roof. But there was still time for the grand.
I'm not a skeptic, and even my
What
hair is
happens
not
next
standing
will
on
make
end.
you
Yeah.
question everything you think you know about your own home.
Oh boy.
Watch closely.
Wow.
First off, William, do not get any ideas. I swear to God.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say
start
William's
recording
probably about to
again.
pop off.
I know,
was
I
like,
just
that's
heard
why I
something.
said that. Imagine something happening on stream.
Wow. Man, sick setup. Oh,
You guys are seeing this, right?
a child.
You gotta be joking me.
You're kidding. This is so fake.
It's me. I'm your child.
I'm the child.
You gotta be joking me.
Ooh, they added the spooky music. Oh, I'm so
You're
engrossed.
joking me. Where did the child go? I'm not gonna look very hard though.
Shortly after
Imagine
returning
being a
to be with his
child.
brother, he hears another sound.
Imagine being a
He's
child.
not quite sure where it came from, only to find an apparition behind the door. As he goes to check it
Wow.
out, nothing is there.
Yeah,
This is it.
don't worry.
No.
Don't keep the camera on him though, so that he has time to run away. Nah,
Yeah.
I got you.
You gotta be joking.
Upon closer inspection, we found an uncanny similarity in height with the figure spotted in the house earlier in his
Oh
clips.
my god, it's the same
Also,
person. No.
Did you notice there was nothing there the first time he recorded the door?
Yeah, it's almost like it
So,
walked over there
Or what?
and then
could it
stood
have
there.
been? Judging by how quickly he investigated the room
That
and
was
how difficult
crazy.
it would be for an accomplice to hide
Didn't
there,
investigate it
it's
very
fair to
thoroughly though.
suspect
This
some
is
other forces
not
might
how
be
you
at play
handle
here.
like seeing something like that.
Jump cuts?
Nuh-uh.
Probably. But what if they had a ghostly child guest or a sinister presence in their home?
Guys,
let
it might
you
be
decide.
fake, but what if it's real?
Number 6. Ghost in the basement.
Okay, number 7.
Nothing could be more
fake and not
worrying than
spooky.
having your little ones run to you in fear, claiming they saw someone in the house.
Okay,
The
this
little
is
girl in the
a
video
good
you're
reason
about
to not have
watch
children.
informed her dad of a strange figure she saw in her basement playhouse.
They might run to you in terror.
His daughter that
Yeah.
There's no way anyone could be in the
They're
basement.
gonna expect
He
me to
pulls a
go fight the
bravado out
ghost, and I ain't
decides
gonna
to
do that.
investigate with just his camera. But what he got was more than his worst nightmare. The following is the footage he captured. Take a look.
Wow. The cat. Oh, sorry. What am I supposed to be looking at? There's a lot of things out here that's creepy. First off, why is that doll hitting that pose like that? Hey, yo.
What the fuck?
She hitting like, you talking to me? You talking to
About
me?
throw something at you.
She's strutting her stuff. She reminds me of those fucking poses in that dress up Roblox. Oh my god. Children.
Don't have kids.
What are you doing there?
It scared the fuck out of him though.
I got you good. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, you got my heart good.
Poor man almost just had a heart attack.
I'd had a fucking heart attack.
Me too. I'm like, Jesus, child. I like the cat dresses though.
Yeah, that's cute.
Shit!
Fuck that.
While many smiled at how cute
Hell
this
no.
prank was, others were quick to spot a few disturbing details about the video. First off, there was another male voice that said, "Who are you?"
Who are you?
The kicker is that it wasn't her dad's, and they were reportedly alone in the house at the time. After that,
Okay.
the toy on the stairs mysteriously gets hurled at him, leaving more questions.
I don't like
than
that.
answers. With his mischievous daughter now out of the room,
It like
Yeah.
flew up and then at him.
that.
Why did it do
Did he
that?
just experience paranormal activity, or was he
Now,
literally
this
pulling the
is
strings on this one? Share your thoughts. in the
Plausible,
comment
in my
section.
opinion.
I feel like if he would have just pulled the string, it would have came right at him. But you see it
Yeah.
go up first, and
Yeah.
like,
And then it changed directions too. I think it hit the
Yeah.
wall maybe, but
I mean, it did, but it was.
it didn't start out that way. Like the trajectory's off.
Did that?
Yeah, it's just like
Did they just experience?
Yeah, it goes up
paranormal
and to the
activity,
right.
or was
That's
he
fucking. That doesn't.
strings on this one?
I accidentally changed the volume. I fucked it up. All right.
Share your thoughts in the comment section.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
like
creepy.
it goes up, and then when it hits that, it goes
Told
straight
you
at
enjoy
him.
scary
That's
videos
genuinely
like
creepy.
this.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Don't subscribe just yet. We'll earn your subscription by the end of this scary
Oh
video.
shit! You hear
Ooh,
that?
okay,
Damn,
shit.
the confidence. Love
It's
that.
20 minutes past midnight when this guy jolts up from his sleep thanks to a mysterious sound from one of the rooms.
Uh-huh.
Armed with his phone, he opts to figure out what wouldn't let him sleep and discovers that the noise is coming from his toilet.
There's an enemy nearby.
Surely it couldn't have been more.
There's
than
an
just
enemy
a
in my
cat
toilet.
in there, he thought to himself. But what he found was so baffling that he had to post it on social media with the hopes of finding a logical explanation for what he just experienced.
Somebody shit in
TikTok
my
channel
toilet.
Tristan8104 stumbled upon it and
It wasn't
uploaded it
me.
to their 170
I don't poop
followers,
like that.
and they were just as confused.
These aren't my shits.
Here's why.
I'm sorry. I'm already
No.
like. Who is fucking up my bathroom right now?
Hell No. Hell no, dude. I'm moving out.
You
dog.
opening
I'll
it?
catch y'all later. No shot.
Sorry. Okay, but check behind the door. Like, if you don't check behind the door, I swear to God. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Still, there could have been like a cut there.
Nope. Nope.
Dude, I'm hitting that door like a fucking linebacker if I see that shit. I'm like,
It's
nah.
as though someone was engaging the door handle.
I
from
would
inside.
just
trying to
open
get out.
bathroom. You know, like
But when he
everybody.
opens the
Everybody gets the
no one is
the
there.
communal bathroom experience. No door, no privacy, no nothing. No, not. It's not needed here.
No privacy, no nothing. It's so fine. The other thing I don't like is that I notice people open doors, you know, like they go really close to the door, and you could just put a cut there. And it's like if you're trying to be like, dude, this really happened. Like, you want to go like really close to the door.
Yeah.
He's, you know what I mean?
It's
Like,
out.
he's like,
But when he opens the door,
what? Like, why did you
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
for someone who just woken up from sleep to such a hair-raising
Still,
sight,
if
he was pretty
If I
chill
get
about
fucking
his
woken up
door
like that in the
handle
middle of the
experienced
night,
light.
I'm hitting that door like a linebacker. We're all going down.
However, even the bravest hearts have their limits.
You about
Take
to
a look at the
fucking make a
paranormal
play. You're about to
cocktail that made
fucking
me gasp in
tackle that door
disbelief.
behind a lot of scrimmage. That's what you're about to do.
Nah, all these ghosts want to be cute, man. You fucking up with my sleep. It's just over for all of us, okay? I'll kill myself to put me on your level in this game.
I will 1v1 you in the afterlife.
What the fuck is that? If you don't go over there, oh my god. You just gotta act like you didn't see that. just gonna act
Owen.
like there wasn't a ghost under your sheet.
Fuck that. My whole ass is out of there.
Nah, I see that. I'm woken up middle of the night from that. I'm running at it, okay? Taking it out.
You're
go,
about to get it with psychological horror?
Yeah.
The ghost is just standing there underneath your sheet, and you're just standing there staring at it, and you just fucking bolt at it like, oh shit.
That's gonna be my first instinct is to run at it.
Like, I thought I was the scary
Upon
one here. What
returning
the
from
fuck?
the toilet, he
It's like, oh shit! Jesus Christ! I gotta find a different house.
before his eyes, his blanket stands tall, forming the chilling figure of a full-grown man before coming
Yeah,
back
she ran at
to
it.
a deflated balloon. His heart pounds and his breath flutters.
Weird.
as
I don't like how it
parasites
deflated. What I
in.
miss?
This
We're
couldn't
watching
have been
scary
a trick of
videos.
light or a
Yeah, we're
figment
just
of
fucking
his
around, having a good
imagination.
time.
It was a nightmare happening in real life.
No thanks.
Then it finally hits him. There is no way he could spend the rest of the night in that house. So he grabs
It's not like it
Good.
strangled
for
you.
the exit.
Yeah, come
with
on.
not much shared
I didn't
about
grab
the
you
house's
or anything like
history.
that.
It was just jumping on the bed and then you came back and it was like, oh,
What's your take on this?
uh,
Let us know.
oh, bye.
Number 4. The Haunted Hospital.
Oh, dude.
Exploring reportedly haunted locations is the entire MO of YouTuber The Bearded Explorer. This time, his paranormal investigations take him to an old
Why would you
haunted
ever go to
hospital.
places
The building
abandoned?
was constructed in 1882 as a
'Cause they're
hospital
cool.
for children recovering from infectious disease.
This is cool. Wow, I can't wait to get
In
fucking
1920,
tetanitis.
orthopedic hospital bought the
Tinnitus.
property for its use.
Whatever it's called.
Later on, the
What do you need the
trustees
tetanus shot for?
ordered an adolescent home
It's
to be
literally
erected on
tetanus
the
theme.
premises. Some 40 years later, the kitchen
Yeah,
and
that.
domestic offices of the ward were adapted for research.
Sorry, I also got
and
ringing in
research
my ears.
unit of the institute. After many years of operation, the property was mysteriously
Have you ever had a
closed
tetanus?
down
Have you ever
following
had a
report that the
tetanus
health
shot as
authority
a
refused
reaction
pay
to
fix the
something?
rear axle of an ambulance. Now
Like,
it's become more
I've stepped on a
What?
rusty nail once, and I had to go get a tetanus shot.
No, I've never had a tetanus shot.
You
You wanna know
never
why?
had one
I don't go
just-
to abandoned places. Why the fuck would I? Why
I
would
don't
my whole
go
ass
to
be over there?
abandoned places. I still had to get a tetanus shot.
Well, you're an idiot.
What the fuck?
I never go near anything rusty.
That's everything around me pristine condition.
Exactly.
You're adorable. Go on.
Man going there is asking for it. Dude, for real. I don't know why you'd ever go there. Like,
Hell no.
I mean, I guess, like, thinking about, like, ruins and stuff that people have, like, uncovered and they're, like, cool cultural things. I'm like, yeah. And then it's, like, abandoned buildings. I'm like, no.
It's the same thing, Neem.
It's the
This
same
one's much
premise, but it's
older.
very different. I feel like the older it is, the less likely it is to be haunted. Because, like, that ghost is probably, like, evaporated by now, right?
Yeah, that's right, because ghosts are made of water, and eventually they'll just go away.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
That makes sense. I'm on board.
Did it one time and will never do it again. What, went to an abandoned place? Why would you ever, Josh?
more of a tourist
You
attraction
asking for it.
paranormal enthusiasts.
Go
our
ahead
guy
and
makes a
pause it for me
return
real
to the
quick,
place.
actually. This brings me to another thing. Did you ever get to play the PT horror game that was released? It was supposed to be a Silent Hill game. It never got released, but there was a demo for I'm gonna go ahead and guess you probably haven't. But there was a demo for a great psychological horror game called PT, and there's like developers who made a remake of this, and it's also really good psychological horror because it's old school Silent Hill style, where the game isn't like zombies or whatever. It's like actual horror, and I found a download of that, and it works perfect. The only problem is I'm a bitch. So I was like, yeah, I would love to play this on stream sometime. Let me go ahead and boot it up and make sure that it works. And I never booted it up again.
You know what that reminds me of?
What's that?
When I was like fucking 13 or 14, I don't even know. Amnesia came out.
Oh
And
yeah.
I had people at my school telling me, "Oh my god, Amnesia, dude, this is sick. Like this is a cool game, right?"
Mhm.
And I was like, "Well, I want to see what Amnesia is about." And so I went on YouTube. This was actually my first interaction with gamers on YouTube. This is how I got into the gaming culture. Was fucking Amnesia. So I googled Amnesia and I watched. It was Cinnamon Toast Ken's video. I clicked on, and I watched that, and I was like, "Ah, this looks like a sick game. I like this. I liked watching it. Let me
Mhm.
go see if I can get it." And it was like $20 or something. I don't even remember.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But my brother bought it for me. He was like, "Well, if you think you like this game, I'll buy it for you." I booted it up, and I was so scared. And like, there's in the beginning, you like wake up and you're like exploring around, and you go down this hallway and you round a corner,
Mm-hmm.
and when you round that corner, your guy like he like faints. And he's like, "Oh," and he like stumbles and he wakes back up. Okay.
Yeah.
I get to that corner, my guy faints, I freak out, I get confused, I went all the way back to the beginning, and I was so scared. I was like, "I can't play this," and I never played it again. I never opened it.
Yeah.
I didn't even get like 5
Amnesia.
minutes into it.
Is fucking terrifying, dude. It is a fucking terrifying game to play. Like, it is so scary. I love psychological horror, which is why I have the PT demo downloaded, and they even worked on it further. It's a more complete demo than even the original. And then I've got Voices of the Void downloaded, but I just can't fucking take it. Like, I snap, and it's not even like something jumped out at me and scared me, and that's when I quit. It's the build up that I can't fucking handle.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I
That's-
gotta end it off.
That's literally why when your character fainted, I was like, "I can't do this anymore." I was too scared. And it's not like I didn't even know that was gonna happen. Like, I literally watched a playthrough of it, and I just couldn't do it. I was like,
It's too fucking tense, dude. Like, I can't handle it. Oh,
Oh
I'm
my
literally
God.
right there with you.
So that was my first experience ever with that. That was great. I was a paranormal lover. Me and my stupid friends decided to test our luck. Oh my god.
Here we go.
Did you find anything? No lie, I was late to Jesus Christ, playing any horror games. My first horror game was Prey. After that is started my self horror game journey. Oh my god.
Fuck,
I absolutely love watching people play horror. I'm so chicken, dude. I can't.
dude, I'm
I
such a
can't.
bitch. Like, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Welcome in,
That- I-
Amelia McDelio. Go on.
That's why I like multiplayer scary games, because I can get through them because I'm with somebody else. I'm like, okay, we can do this.
You know, like, I've never played like multiplayer horror games. You can kind of like break the tension a little bit so long as someone's with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had anybody watch me play a horror game, if I want to be honest with you. So I
Like
don't
where
know
you're
how
just alone playing a horror game.
like somebody watching me play a single player horror experience.
You've
Like,
never
if,
played a single player on stream.
no,
Like-
not a horror game. I'm too bitch.
I'm too bitch.
I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm a chicken. All right, listen, I don't I don't fuck with shit. All right.
Okay.
But maybe like, let's say in this situation right now, if you were like chilling in Discord with me
Mm-hmm.
and I booted it up, I don't know if that would make it any easier.
Yeah, I don't know, because it's like the comfort of somebody being physically in the game with you.
Yeah, like they're going
It's
to
like-
share that scare with you.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we can bond this together, but somebody just watching me play and they're like, "Oh man, this is scary." I'll be like,
Like, yeah,
can't.
you're right. It fucking is. How'd you know? Oh my god! And there's this pressure because they're watching you now. Like,
"Yeah, yeah."
but alternatively, they could also hype you up. Like, you got this. You got this. You got this.
I don't know,
Oh.
dude. I feel like I would play horror games on stream, like solo, but I would feel so bad if I had to quit because I was too scared. It'd be like we get like 10 minutes and I'll be like, I can't,
I
Uh,
can't do this.
can't do this. But it's
Mm.
something when you play by yourself, dude.
Oh my
I-
god.
I would never play a horror game by myself if I wasn't streaming. Are you kidding me? Just doing it just for the fun of it? I could not. I could not though.
No. Like
I'd be
I
like,
keep
okay, I'm gonna get something out of this. I'm
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
playing.
yeah. Yeah, see, I keep trying to play psychological horror games. Like I have Voices of the Void and the PT demo on my computer right now. I could boot them up, but I can't play them. It's not even my computer's fault. It's mine. It's user error.
I'll have to pick out some spooky games that I think I could get through and play them during October. Because I played some spooky games alone on stream before.
Yeah.
They were just, my heart was racing and I was scared and I was crying the whole time, but it was so fine. Like I got through it. Like I could do it. And my biggest problem though is things that chase you. I cannot deal with things that like I completely break down. I cannot, dude. I cannot handle that. Even when I'm like watching somebody play a video, if there's a chasing that happens, I physically react to it. I like cover my eyes and I kick my feet. I can't handle chasing. I can't do it.
You're
I'd rather die.
cute.
I'm like, just get me. I can't do this. This is too stressful.
Oh my god.
I think that's why that's my reaction to just run at things when I see something spooky because if it starts running at me, it's over. So I have to do it first. Like,
I have to chase it so it doesn't chase me.
yeah, I have to go at it first. Otherwise, it's over for me.
That's kind of like my reaction to spiders, which is really funny. It might look like I'm being courageous and getting after the spider,
Just
but
running
it's
at
just
it.
because it's not because
I'm just
yeah.
picturing
it's
you
not-
walking into the kitchen and there's a tiny spider on the floor and you just start.
No. It's
Thank you
not
for the
that.
hydrate.
It's more like I literally can't look away from it. If I lock eyes with a spider, I cannot unsee it, or because I'm too afraid to lose it, And when that happens, like, where is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What happened
This
to
is
it?
the anxiety. My anxiety shoots the fucking like 10 billion levels, where I'm freaking the fuck out the whole time, and that's worse than there just being a spider there,
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Thank you for the hydrate, Kiki. Welcome in. I hope your day's going poggeronis with cheese.
I gotta pee again.
I'm gonna open.
I can't watch this video when I have to pee. I might piss myself, and then where
Well,
would
go
we be?
pee. I'll talk to chat.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. We are hydrating with cream soda, Dr. Pepper. And thank you for the lemon Fuji as well. I look beautiful. Bro, there were so many spiders the first time I walked into my new house. I was losing it. No shit. Fuck that. Spiders, no. I'm sorry, Mill. That's no fucking chance, dude. I hate spiders. I've come to love spiders. They eat ticks. Well, Azel, I know you had a little bit of a history with ticks, actually. There's one story that you told me about you getting fucked up pretty bad from a tick, actually. That has stuck with me forever, which is why I've become significantly more mindful of ticks. Unfortunately, my yard is littered with them, so I keep a sharp eye out. Mainly because that story that you told me, I just never forgot. Hydrate with actual water. Well, I can't go get it right now because I can't leave stream. I don't have water on me. But I don't want to leave y'all here without somebody to yell at you. So
Okay,
once Steven
I get
gets
back.
Perfect. I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm already like halfway through my water chat. That's why I had to fucking piss. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have to think of some horror games. Maybe I'll like take suggestions. And then like if I can't finish them, then maybe I'll maybe I should try to play horror games, and then if I can't finish them, I should have to do a punishment. I think that'd be a good idea. That'd be a fun October thing. Be like once a week we do some spookiness. Spiders in home, they can have the house. I'm burning it down later. I have some in mind. Oh no. Oh no. I don't have a problem with spiders. If I see them in my house, I just set them. I just take them outside.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I told Kiki that I was hydrating with cream soda Dr. Pepper, and she took offense to that. So here's your fucking water hydrate.
Good job, Kiki. I knew you could be counted on.
What the hell? Don't you like cream soda Dr. Pepper too?
You're the one lying with your hydrate redeem.
Come on, it's a fluid.
That's not hydrating.
It's a fluid.
Do you know what hydrate means? Because at this point, I don't think you do. Do you think you get hydrated if you drank salt water? Because let me tell you.
I know. Actually, soda technically dehydrates you, right? Because of the sodium and the the carbonation actually takes water from your body more than it injects. Because technically speaking, soda is 70% water usually, but it's carbonated, so you don't actually get that as as a fluid. Actually, so yeah. But hey.
But hey,
It's a fluid, baby. I'm hydrated.
Did Kiki go live?
Did Kiki just fucking stop by both our streams and then fucking go live?
She did. Kiki's live. Oh my god, hold
that's-
on. I gotta pull up her chat or her stream. Lurk in the background. Everybody's gonna see me do that now. That's right, guys.
That's exactly what I'm going to go do right now because I have a job there. City
Yeah.
Skylines 2. Wow, what a fucking nerd.
What is that?
It's a city builder game.
Like what?
You just build a city.
Like
It's-
Sims?
That's sort of. Just like
Wow.
that. That's it, gamer.
City building. Sheesh.
Look
Anyways,
up
go
the
support
city.
Kiki. Kiki's cool, but not until you finish with this video. No.
You can go watch Kiki, but only when you're done here.
Only when you're done here. Thank you very much. No. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
I don't know how long it takes you to
Yeah, I'm
pop
good.
out her chat. Okay.
Having been there
I'm a
not
gamer.
Back to
so long
spooky.
ago with some company to try and see if the
I got
urban
Puffs
legends
to help
about
me get through
place were
this.
true. During their visit, they encountered a
Fucking
transparent, human-like figure down the hallway.
Ew!
It's me.
Weightless.
It's just a guy.
After spending weeks
Just
reflecting
like, wow,
on what he
rude.
saw and what was caught on camera that night, he thought it best to return alone, just to be absolutely
But you saw something spooky, you're like, I better come back alone.
sure. But no amount
What?
of mental preparation or bravery could
And at
prepare
night?
for what lies ahead.
Instead of the daytime? Nah,
Now
you
this I'd be down
tripping.
for. Fuck yeah. Not by myself though.
Oh!
Not by my. I should have led with that.
You're like, hell yeah, I'd come back in the middle of the night to this abandoned place where I saw something freaky all by myself. Hell
that last
yeah.
bit. Not that
Guys,
last
welcome
bit.
back to the channel and welcome to tonight's special Halloween video.
Oh, it's a
So
Halloween
tonight,
video.
I've
Well, of
come
course,
back
then
to
you gotta
the
go all out.
hospital Where I caught something on camera. I'm not going to say whether it was a ghost.
His
I don't
voice
know
makes
what
me
it
happy.
was. But tonight
It's
I'm
like
here
scratching
today.
an itch. I didn't
As
know
you
I
can
had.
see, it's pitch black. And we're going to take a walk around this hospital. It's going to be absolutely terrifying. So let's go.
Absolutely.
Absolutely terrifying. Quick question. Can you hear this?
You crunching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After weaving his way through the bushes and security, who doesn't care if
fine.
anyone walks into the building or not, he finally makes.
I'll
it
step
into
away
the
from the mic when
apartment
I
and can
crunch.
literally feel the temperature drop.
That was really creepy. It felt like I bumped into someone, but there's no one there. Oh, why is it so cold? What does that say? Over approximately 70 Bedford Morris.
I don't know. I can't read either.
Yeah, I can't read that.
And come outside and it's there's hardly anything, but literally I step into this room here.
You know, that's when you see your breath, it's not actually about the temperature, it's about the pressure in the air.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The more you know.
The temperature change from there to here is there's a bit, but there's nothing compared to what it's like in there. That is really strange.
A drop in temperature often tells you that a supernatural entity is nearby,
Ooh.
and that isn't far from the truth. Check out what happens next.
What the
I don't wanna. What is what?
I'm sure I heard something. I don't know. It's probably just a wind.
What? Stop it!
What
There's
you
too much to look at. I don't know. I don't know where to look.
Windy out today, but it's not. What was that? Okay, this is the worst part for me.
You missed it, right? Don't worry, it's a little hard to spot, as he didn't even notice it until an eagle-eyed fan spotted it and mentioned it in the comments.
I saw something moving on the ceiling too, but I had no idea what the fuck that was. That could
Whoa.
be anything.
Sure.
Right after he hears a
That could be a
sound and
fucking
points the
bat
camera
that
in
just got there.
direction,
True.
A metal lampshade could be seen swinging violently, as if someone or something.
It's one of those things where, like, I don't know, if you see movement in like an abandoned place, I wouldn't immediately think, oh my god, that's like a ghost or
Ghost,
something.
yeah.
I'd be like, that's probably an animal because this place is abandoned.
Right. I'd be like, possum.
Yeah.
You know?
Done it. Although
place got
it
rats.
was quite windy that night. How do you explain the lampshade swinging with most of the windows boarded off?
Dude,
Also,
anything can get
if you
in
thought
there.
it might
Shut
have
the
been the
fuck
shadow
up.
of some part of the
What
collapsing
snake
ceiling,
got in my home?
notice how it
Anything can get in there, alright? Fuck off.
There's a snake in my boot. I actually came home one time and there was a snake in my boot.
I
I
think
was like-
I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
There's a snake in my boot.
How do I? Oh, there we go. I gotta turn you up a little bit so you're louder than the video.
Oh. Damn. Everybody's
have
just
a
been
hard-
barely hearing me this whole time.
Well, they might have been hearing you fine, but I'm having a hard time differentiating you from the video.
Oh, is my voice too much like the
moves
guys?
faster than the movement of the light source.
No, I just have a hard time listening to
Shit.
two things at once.
Oh. My bad. Wait. This is your fault. Do better.
So
What
what
the
could be
fuck?
happening here? While he might have missed this one as it happened in real time, what happened next was too in your face to ignore.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's really funny.
I've never
like
been so
a
scared.
ghost does something, is like
I've never
really
been so
proud of it, but you
scared.
don't even realize.
It's like, oh man, I worked really hard trying to swing that. Fuck is that?
That was really, really weird.
No, stop it. I don't like this.
What is it about this place? Oh, I hate this place, I really do.
Ooh,
Then why'd you come back?
because it's funny.
Just listen.
No,
That was a rat! That was a fucking rat!
It looks like a ball, dude.
A ball? I didn't even see it. I just saw the movement. Holy, I fucking tripped. That was embarrassing.
What a
During the
gamer.
entire exploration, his hair stood on end as the memory of his past encounter weighed heavily on his mind. So, as soon as he saw this object roll across the hallway, he instinctively ran back to safety.
Hell no.
Real poltergeist
It
activity,
was a draft. It was
or
for sure
a
a draft.
heightened sense of paranoia. Be sure
Nope.
to share your
Oh yeah, that looks like a can or something.
Number 3.
Probably a rat hit it, you know?
Yeah, that's what
Possum.
it was.
It was just another regular afternoon
definitely a
at the
possum.
grocery store when
Shut
the
The
up,
way
possums.
Deem yelled. Leave me alone. What did you say?
Shout out to possums.
I love
supervisor
possums.
announced that a cleanup
Yeah,
was
Gotta
they're-
be
happening
my
in the frozen
favorite
food aisle. Suspecting that the
marsupial.
man who just left the yard might
Marsupial?
have made a mess or
Yeah,
tried
that.
to shoplift. The manager checks the footage to see what happened. But
They're just
what
little
she
trash
found
cans.
left her in
But the
utter
raccoons are cool, too.
disbelief.
Yeah.
Here's what she caught.
Happened. Watch this. Okay, you see this dude? Okay,
This
That's a
dude
dude?
stealing the bread. Okay.
watch all of
Bread
this
thief?
over here.
What the fuck? Imagine trying to
It
catch
turns out
somebody
that
for
the man had
stealing
nothing
and
to
then
do with the floor being littered with
Seeing
dead
shit like
goods.
that.
The frozen foods
they're like, oh,
flung in his direction. What the hell happened here? Here's
Dude,
a little
that man's
backstory
got
about the
demons.
store. The manager said they
Mhm.
lost one of their employees to a horrible car crash a while back.
oh.
So, was it a case of an angry ghost or spirit of the deceased worker? Or maybe just a prank?
I'm sorry, but if I die, I'm not going to my workplace. Are you kidding
No,
me?
I will not spend eternity where my 9 to 5 is.
No, thank you. I'd rather die again. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Fuck that.
We'll let you decide. Number 2. Spectral Home Intruder. Next is a video from the YouTube channel Bloodsack12, who had been living peacefully in his house until he started noticing bizarre events all over
Bloodsack?
his house.
The fuck?
Luckily, one afternoon, his phone was at hand to capture what he described as the craziest thing he'd ever seen. This is
Okay.
the footage. he
I'm ready.
caught.
I'm ready
Ready
to
for
see
the
the craziest
craziest
thing you've
shit?
ever seen. Yeah.
Falls down the stairs. Just kidding, that would be me. I'd like miss the last step and like fucking slip. It's during the daytime.
A spoon.
God damn, the craziest shit I've ever seen. My fucking spoon fell. Why do you have your door open, dude? You're just asking for people to break in.
What the?
What are you freaking out for? I think this man's fighting demons.
Actively.
Oh, you got me fucked up. Nah, William, you ever do this shit? I swear to God.
Well, I will get an exorcist here today.
What the?
Oh my god. That's a jump cut.
Definitely.
Fuck. What the fuck? Stop. Fucking stop. Stop. Fuck.
That afternoon, he hears a noise.
You pleading with it to stop.
To investigate with his camera.
That's funny.
He finds his front door unlocked and objects strewn around the kitchen. As he returns
It's
to his
me.
room,
I'm in your home.
he hears footsteps coming towards
I'm
him.
being a
Scared
mongrel.
senseless, he hides in a closet and then returns to a completely wrecked kitchen. Then a
You know, I thought that
mysterious-
little mouse thing, like on the cat tree there, was like a
Mhm.
ghost.
Woo.
I was like, oh.
Could you imagine if you were like filming this, like you were like filming it, and like you heard like the knocking on the door or whatever, like it is fucking just like banging. You're like, stop, and it's just like a real person behind there, but being like, oh, I'm sorry.
My bad, damn. I'll come
his
back another
body
time.
starts moving. And no one is there.
You don't know that.
You
Whatever
actually don't know
entity was
that 'cause he
present in
drops the
house
phone.
Even knocked his phone out of his hand.
He gets outrageously close to it and then just
Whether he brought
Drops
this
his
malevolent
phone.
spirit home or inadvertently released it by opening something in that house, this scene looks like it's straight out of a horror movie.
well, that one.
Well,
just-
that's
Somebody
probably
is
because it
definitely going to be on
was
the phone with the real estate agent
baked
after
to be
this.
that.
What do you make of this whole experience?
Some of these are plausible. This one, definitely not.
Number
in my
one,
opinion.
Yeah.
the imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Children's minds can be so powerful.
Dude,
and
this is why we don't have
vast,
kids,
but
alright?
When your child seems to enjoy
Chat,
talking
pull
to
out.
an empty space, you know it's time to be worried. This TikToker,
Like this.
Nuthead Noah, noticed how strangely one of his boys had been acting and decided to record him. The footage might have just confirmed his greatest fear. Take a look.
He's possessed.
This dude's actually just sat like he's talking to someone, but his brother's downstairs. I'm here. Who are you talking to?
Edward.
Who's Edward?
He's right there.
No, no, no.
What?
Who
Edward.
talking to? An imaginary friend? A ghost? Who knows? Maybe he's simply messing with his dad. Or is he?
Hell to the no.
Edward. What was his name? I don't even remember.
Edward?
Was it Edward? I couldn't remember
was
if that
Edward.
was the kid's name or if that was the ghost's name.
Yeah, it's the
Edward, how
ghost.
dare you?
Edward, you can't be pranking people like that. Now, come on.
Oh my god, that's an hour and a half long. Jesus Christ. Hour? Bro, y'all know what short videos are anymore? Jesus Christ. Just
People
kidding,
be
I like
making
long
long form
ones.
content nowadays, which is great. I like to sit down and watch 3 hours of video game history. You know?
I want to
Oh my
watch
God.
10 scary videos that will creep you out.
Dude,
My
are you ready to
father
be
says that he
creeped
was
out?
busy working in his
Jesus Christ,
That
Nuke,
one's
you're
loud.
fucking loud. Jesus.
office one day when his son came running in and seemed very upset. The boy claimed that, quote, a man was moving things in the other room. The
Asshole.
dad follows the boy into the living room to
Imagine
find
moving
things scattered
things.
all across the floor. So he checks his security cam to see just what happened. What he finds chills him to his core.
I can't watch this one. I already seen it.
Aw. Damn it, Dean. You're supposed to save this stuff for content. You watched this. It came out 2 weeks ago.
I think I watched somebody else watch it.
Ah, hell.
That's so
Don't
fine.
watch this one alone. How about that? Have you seen that?
What one?
Scary Comp B93?
This one?
Yeah.
On July 1st of 2024, an ambulance driver stands far away from his vehicle while sounding immensely terrified. According to the driver, he had to pull over immediately as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. In his own words, he was driving back to base when suddenly he saw something in the back of the ambulance. Upon realizing what it was, he stops the vehicle and jumps out in a panicked state. Now, due to a lack of parking, he parks the ambulance inside an alleyway, but even from a distance, he can't seem to look away from the truck. Clearly, something has left him deeply unsettled. The following is his footage. Take a look.
I mean, I
Alright,
wouldn't
so
feel weird about this usually.
I'm not sure how to talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and
Oh my god, yay, Tin Tails
like, I
reboot?
ain't never
Sure is.
experienced nothing
Welcome
like
in, Asa.
Man, this guy just got his job too. He's like, I haven't been working here for very long. Now I gotta deal with this shit.
this. So
It's definitely a fucking bro vibe.
So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like,
Here's me. I was hitching a ride.
Scary
I need to
videos?
turn
Hell
this
yeah.
engine
Yeah,
off,
we
though,
just sort of
'cause,
do
like,
whatever on this
we're
now.
gonna be stranded out here.
Tongue out. I'm literally watching you eat. Oh my god.
Got my emotional support cheese puffs with me, okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
Welcome in, Asia. I hope you're doing well. Boop. Don't you do it. Just go to it and open it real fast. Now open the bag. What the fuck are you doing?
That's where you saw the face, wasn't it? What the fuck?
He said he saw it in the rearview mirror. So I mean, I guess it would be from the back, but bro, you can't just run up on it that fast, okay? I gotta give me a warning. You go well, okay, but you gotta give me a warning.
I would have just quit. Yeah, just go ahead and turn them in. Just go ahead and hang it up.
Just bodied some lasagna? Hell yeah. You left your phone at— No, leave me in here with it! Nah, bro. You tripping. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm swearing to God.
About?
If something pops up, I'm gonna choke on this cheese puff. I better wait. I better wait to eat it. Oh.
Okay, it's just us. We're good.
Oh, he's just picking us back up. Man, don't leave me in there like that.
I believe 1 billion % that ambulance and hospitals are haunted. That's
I
why
don't know if
the
you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like, it just,
Do I
like, it
want to
just
see that back
flew
door?
open, like.
fuck.
I saw that. I saw that in your blurry camera, sir.
Nope. Nope. Thank you.
I don't know if I want the camera to focus or not.
Nope. No.
What is swinging back there?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Nah, I
we
don't
don't
need
need. We
to
don't
replay
have to
the
see
video.
it
I
again.
saw it.
Oh my. There's literally
Oh
this
my
No
demon
wonder why
there.
the EMT was immensely afraid of going
No,
back to
demon's
the
not that
ambulance.
scary.
Something appears to have been inside.
Me just fucking swing.
We
What?
don't see a face
Having a
of the
party in the
EMT
back.
seen earlier. We do see what looks like a shadowy figure moving back and forth.
Why did
It
it rain
appears
so
to duck
fast
from
in
side to
there though?
side,
Hell
as
no.
if being stuck inside.
Like, what
Bro.
is it doing?
Driver
I
thinks that
quit.
whatever this was had been
I'm-
the culprit
I
behind the
quit,
cabinet door
like-
swinging open on its own, which he says had been the loud thump heard inside. But as for the mysterious face he'd seen earlier, that remains a mystery. Some believe
Sorry,
that
Better
I
put
just-
these
this
cheese
may
puffs
have been
away,
the
otherwise
spirit
I'm
of a
gonna fucking
deceased
eat them all.
individual who unfortunately passed away inside
listen,
the ambulance.
if I'm this guy,
While
I
many
go
think
to spend
this,
the rest of
others
my
have no
days
idea what this could have been.
as a
Whether
fucking,
ghost or
you
something
know,
else, the EMT was just glad to have someone from
caretaker.
work
You
pick
know,
up the
like
truck.
just something nice.
To this day,
Just-
the question remains: just what
It's
exactly?
like, I'm
Could
just-
you
I'm gonna-
imagine though? If you're like, oh man, I cannot finish driving that, and you call in your coworker to come pick up the truck, and it's like, I'm done with that, dude.
It's like, listen, you ain't gonna believe this, but I quit. The truck's right here, you know?
Right here. I mean, would you even tell him though? Because what if he doesn't want to drive back? Be like, yeah, I just am not feeling well. Could you just like drive that the rest of the
Yeah, just I'm so sick, my stomach.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't think
God.
I could drive the rest of the way. Yeah.
I need medicals. I need someone to drive me in the ambulance. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, not. I'll walk. I'm, fresh air. I don't want to get back in that thing. Are you kidding me?
Oh God. Fuck no. Number 8.
In the following video, 3 friends are alone at home.
Burger
when one
King
friend decides
foot
to call
lettuce.
their mom
Sorry.
because something scary had occurred.
I should be home in about
Oh, are you calling Domino's, dude?
Okay.
Okay.
So calm, quiet, keep the door locked.
I don't think that's Domino's.
Like, do not
No.
go out of the room whatsoever.
That's sad.
All 3 friends are locked up in this room.
Domino's is not that good. Okay.
No, I prefer Papa John's or Pizza Hut. One of those two. Usually Pizza Hut, I guess nowadays, but
I've never had Papa John's, but I know that Domino's just sucks ass, dude. I'd rather just not have pizza.
And for good
Domino's
reason.
doesn't do good
Earlier,
pizza, but I like
they
their
heard a loud
chicken.
crash from downstairs and other noises emanating from
I
all
don't know
over
what
the
their
house.
chicken's like. I just know every time I've ordered Domino's, they fucked up my order. So like,
oh, I think I remember you mentioning this actually. Now that you
yeah,
said
they
that.
burnt my pizza one time too. Like, and it wasn't just like, oh, it's a little burnt. Like, the whole center was black.
Eee.
I was like, bro.
No way.
They had thought someone had broken in, which is why the police were called.
I step away for a few minutes and now you're getting scared watching silly videos? Yeah.
No, we're getting silly watching scary videos.
Now this is where things
I'm
started to
not
get strange,
scared.
because apparently,
I'm not
after
scared.
searching
You're
the whole
scared.
place, the police found no signs of forced entry or any clues to suggest that someone broke into the house. With no indications of any trespassers, the police leave the property. However,
Bye-bye.
after watching the footage recorded by one of the friends, the teens noticed something very alarming. Before the police arrived, all 3 friends decided to investigate the noises and presumably take matters into their own hands if needed.
Is that a hammer?
Something happens that prompts the friend who lives in this house to grab his dog and pack his things. They were spooked, to say the least.
Oh,
This
homie's
is
like,
what
I
we
need to get the
caught.
fuck out of here.
Okay, it's fine.
There's somebody
Okay.
there, they can act
Okay.
normal.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, I'll see you soon. I love you.
No, you got so many people with you. Why are you scared?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Just don't split up. Why is your house so foggy? Dude, is it on fire?
Dude, it would only, I mean, who's vaping? Like,
Bro, open a window.
what the fuck?
Yeah, fancy house though. The fuck you got all over the stairs, dude?
Dude.
The light. Dude, what the fuck?
This is gross.
That shit bright. Fancy house though. Ooh, house tour.
MTV, welcome in. This is my crib.
This is my crib. Slightly haunted.
If I see that door open like that, I am on red alert.
What do you guys run from? Dude, why are we running?
Why are we running?
He's so mean. Why are we running?
Apparently, one of the friends had noticed something moving in the dark. Although we don't see it on camera,
He was like, I'm out.
scene that none of the friends had noticed until watching this video much later. In case you missed it,
I did.
this is what was caught.
Because because it was like fucking smoky as fuck out.
Oh.
Doesn't he have a dog?
Oh yeah, he does. That's exactly what it looked like too.
Yeah, he's got like a white dog. A white little dog.
Eerily, something can be seen moving behind the railing.
He probably didn't react
In
to it because it
swift
was a
motion,
dog.
This mysterious object passes by without making a
I
sound.
will say this though,
It
if I go
almost seems to be
downstairs,
floating,
if I
given
hear
how
a
it
noise and
seemingly
I go
glides.
downstairs and the door's
But
open,
by
I'm going
far,
back
the creepiest
upstairs,
thing about this
grabbing the
is that a
rifle,
face
and
can
then
be
going
made
back
out.
downstairs.
It's hard to see at first, but watching this again,
What about the
certain
breach and
features
clear
that a
my
face would
home?
have.
Oh my god, that's a
Doorstep.
person!
Its uncanny motion and
Oh my
closeness to
God,
the
what?
ground have led the group to believe that a ghost was caught on camera.
Did you see it?
No, go back.
By far, the creepiest thing about this is that a face can be made out.
Oh.
It's hard to see at first, but watching this again, certain features that a face would have can be seen briefly. Its
It's like
uncanny
phasing
motion
through the
and
floor.
closeness
Like,
to the ground.
I still think it's his dog. I think it's just the camera's so fucked up
Yeah.
because it's not a good camera that it like blurred it, and that's why it looks. It's our nature to try and recognize human faces. I still think
Yeah.
it's his dog, but oh my god, that is so creepy.
ground have let the
They're
group to
scared
believe
because
that a
kids like my
ghost was caught
nephew
on camera.
and nibbling
To them,
uh,
it looks as though a floating head had passed
eat
by.
this shit up, and apparently millennials too. Yeah, oops. Yeah, this stuff's cool, man. I don't ever watch this shit on my own, but I just be fucking whenever Deem's like, let's do this, I'm like, hell yeah, that sounds like a wonderful time.
I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't watch anything scary, and I was still scared by things. So I don't think it's just be like you're scared because of this content.
It's the third friend getting their first acting credit as Ghost on Balcony.
All right, gang, let's split up and search for clues. Looking ass chick in my
Fine.
head.
If only they had seen this before the ghost arrived. As they state, who knows what they would have said about this. While the supposed shadowy figure they saw was enough to scare them,
Man,
this would have
y'all
definitely scared
chicken.
the living daylights out of them. Now,
I
up
would've
until now,
stayed.
there
Coming out
haven't
of
been
your
any
mouth.
updates.
I would've
but
stayed.
until then,
You know what? You know what is too much money? Fucking hotels. Nah, I'm staying in the house. Okay, I paid way
Yeah.
too much money.
Yeah,
I am not leaving. All right.
that's true.
Let me
Like,
know your thoughts on this
me
one.
either.
I mean, I ain't gonna be
sorry.
happy about it, you know. And if it keeps me awake, we about to have some words. But all right.
afternoon, a mother walks out of a house in a panic frenzy, as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. Outside on the back patio, the family's dog started acting strange. They were barking at something that didn't appear to be there.
Bow, 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 bow,
Although
bow.
unfazed
Dogs
by
do
the
that all
dog's
the time.
behavior, considering that they often do this in the back patio, the mother decides to record this video, and for good reason. Whenever their dog starts to act up, something very strange happens. As the mother takes this video to show others what usually happens, this is captured.
Look, you guys, it rocks, but then it stops on its own when I come outside. Let's see if I could get it on camera. There's like no wind. That's I know, Blue, someone's there, huh? I know it. I know.
No, I don't like it rocking either.
It does it every time.
What
you
a
guys,
shitty
this is
cut.
the third time. I can't believe I caught it on camera.
Yeah.
Sick on Blue.
It's actually weird though. I've had an experience just like this actually.
Creepy.
What, the rocking chair?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've had an
It's quite
experience just like that. With a rocking chair on my porch that would shake but violently, and when I went outside it would stop. So I was like, okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that.
Yeah.
Maybe I guess I do have a ghost, babe.
It was
You
one
can do that
of
to
the
a
most
rocking chair?
Blue.
Not to me
I'm
though.
shutting
That'd be
the
great.
door.
Yeah.
As many have
fair enough.
stated, if
I
it wasn't for the dog's reaction, this
lived
wouldn't
in
have
a
been as
pretty haunted
strange.
house once.
Clearly, something
I
had
don't
set
know if I
off the dog.
believed in the
chair
spirit
suddenly
world
stopping on
or
its own,
ghosts or anything
coupled
like
with the dog's
that
behavior, has
before,
led viewers
but
believe
after that
this
house,
was paranormal.
I was
The
questionable
mother who
at,
took this
at
thinks so,
worst,
but
actually.
any ideas on what exactly had
there's
been
some
on the
creepy
chair
shit out
remains
there,
unknown.
it's for sure.
Whether supernatural or not, this video remains a mystery.
I just don't like that the dog don't like it, you know? Like, what is the dog seeing?
Yeah.
I know dogs can get spooked by literally fucking anything, and they won't like it. Same with cats, but it doesn't make it any less creepy.
Real.
Now, this next video was suggested to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. According to them,
It's me.
they had
I
found this
sent this
video
in.
on social media with
I
little
sent
to
this
no
in.
context. It seems to have been posted by someone who was either at a clinic or a hospital sitting patiently in the waiting room. However,
This
something
late at
about the
night? Jesus
space
Christ.
just seems off.
Oh, I've been
The
in
person who
hospitals
took
at 3 a.m.
this seems to have been waiting here for quite some
Yeah, I have too, but they're like packed. Like, there's like nobody else here.
True, this feels very empty.
Yeah.
time, with no one else around. Lacking other people in this room, the video gets a whole lot strange when this is captured. Take a look.
Somebody just presses up against the fucking window and be like, huh.
Now this just feels like a normal. Why are you recording this, actually?
Maybe they saw something, you know, like, let's record it again. Is there a shadow?
Yep.
Oh. That just tells me somebody's walking around outside. Oh no, it's walking back.
Somehow, a shadow appears with no one else around. The whole space is entirely devoid of any patience, yet strangely, a silhouette is cast. Initially, it seems as if the shadow was cast by someone off camera, but when the person filming pans the phone to show the whole space, no one is there. No person or object is moving.
Nah,
like
it's
the shadow
definitely
on the
somebody
wall,
outside, right?
And
That's-
neither
Yeah,
is there anyone
something
or anything
light
disappearing before
refraction.
reappearing again.
The walls are
Yeah.
white, you
Seems
know,
to be
I'm sure that
something
could
of its own.
happen.
While
He's
it's hard to
just,
say
yeah,
exactly
he's
what's
just
wrong,
outside and he's
the
like,
mystery alone has led many to believe.
it's
that
dark
there
out, but
is
it's light in here, and then like the
explanation.
shadow,
But as always,
the
let me know your
trajectory,
thoughts on
you
this
know.
one.
yeah. I'm so with you, Dave. You're right. You're so right.
On June 4th of 2024, a video was taken inside a public restroom
This is illegal.
where something pretty creepy took place. The
Yeah,
man
this
who
is
recorded
illegal.
This is known as Axel
You can't
Rosen,
record in
and
the
based on
public
his voice
bathroom.
alone, you can tell that he's deeply troubled by something. Axel states that no one
Yeah,
else
there
is
are
in the
shit out
restroom
there we can't
except him.
explain. Yeah.
Now this is odd, considering that he just heard noises coming from one of the stalls, but each one is empty.
It's me.
So,
I'm pooping.
as an attempt to get this on camera, he begins to record.
Why would
and
you?
captures this?
You hear somebody in the stalls, and then your first thought is like, better go record it, cause I don't see anybody else in here. Like, why are you checking, dude? Like, I'd be like, oh, somebody's in the stall, and they probably didn't shut the door properly. Like, I'm just gonna like leave.
At least you just went to the bathroom, so you can't like piss yourself over it.
But watch me. No.
There's always more pee.
Man, could you imagine if he's like, nobody's in here, and then somebody's just trying to take a shit? So rude.
Tampoco hay nada. Aquí pues tampoco. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero a ver, hoy.
Oh.
¿Escucharon?
Don't act like that was one of the doors. It's not moving. None of them are moving.
¿Escucharon?
Somebody's at the bathroom door. Probably have to. Oh my god! Did you fucking see that?
Yeah, my little heart. my
Oh
little
my
heart clenched. That's probably just the camera fucked up because
As if it wasn't already startling
it was
to
a
hear the banging
small
noises,
space.
we see this, a face suddenly appearing in a stall that was clearly empty. It happens
Oh,
quickly,
that's
but
creepy.
not so fast that we miss it.
It's
Only
definitely
we
edited
realize
in
what was
afterward.
seen
For
until
sure.
after it happens.
For sure.
Or at least, that's what
It
happened.
doesn't
with
even like
Axel.
the lighting.
It was
doesn't,
only after reviewing the
doesn't match.
footage that he
So
noticed
that's
the
definitely
face. Just like
No,
viewers,
but as
he
it
was left
happened, though, that was
terrified
pretty
by what was
convincing. I was
caught
like,
behind the
oh.
Yeah,
door.
dude,
Something
my heart
A pale
clenched.
face with wide open eyes just disappears without a trace. Now, Axel hasn't said much or given updates on this occurrence, but with or without further context, the video itself is still pretty terrifying.
Creepy.
In the following clip, a man is in his basement after having heard a strange noise.
Like I was saying earlier, most of the stuff does happen down here.
Now, the man already knows that something isn't right with his basement, which is why he takes this video. Ever since moving in, both he and his family have been experiencing a plethora of inexplicable happenings. But luckily, this time, he was able to get something on camera.
Handful of them.
The year is 2017, and with only a few months living there, he can already sense that something strange is
I
about
can
to
just
happen.
sense it.
He gets his phone and captures this.
My Peter tingle.
Stuff does happen.
What the fuck, Dean? What's wrong with your Peter?
You can't leave.
You might need to go to the hospital.
My Peter tingle.
No,
You know.
No, that's not normal.
Spider-Man.
Dave.
You not watch Spider-Man? My Peter tingle.
No.
That's what he says instead of his Spidey says. He goes, my Peter tingle.
Stop. Oh my god.
Rude ass motherfucker. You better pick that shit up.
All right, prick.
He's just
You best stop.
exasperated. He's like, really? I just put those back up there. Okay. Now you're closing my doors. Okay.
Door flies open.
It's creepy. So that door always swings wide open and it stays open. It doesn't ever close. Stay like that. Oh, there you go.
Oh well, now that you mention it, yeah.
I was like, oh, sorry, my bad, my bad. I didn't realize you like to keep it
This
open.
isn't something new to the man. This occurrence doesn't scare him, but he still finds it pretty baffling, and he finds it even more so when considering the door that just
He's like,
opened is extremely
goddamn.
heavy. According to him, he can barely open it himself, despite being quite big. Now, with happenings like
The
this,
door?
one can totally understand
Yeah.
why he and his family have left this place.
He lying. Okay. That
You don't-
door does not look heavy at all.
No, at least not
There's
from
a-
here.
This is the
Although
flimsiest
taken in
door I've ever
2017
seen.
And living somewhere else now, this footage continues to baffle him to this day.
No. No. That door is not heavy. Look at it. It's fucking broken on the bottom. You gonna tell me?
To this day.
Yeah, it looks fucking pretty rotted
It's
out.
like yeah, that no, it's like a normal wood door. Be so for real. Look at it. Look at it. It's fucked up on the bottom. There ain't no way that's heavy.
In this next video, a woman is standing outside her house during a rainstorm when she notices
Hey.
something highly unusual. The woman in this video is known as Amanda,
Lightning.
and while standing on her patio, something close
How
by
dare
catches
it.
her attention. In fact, she was left shaken up after getting a clear view of what she was seeing.
No, I'm sorry.
Taking a
If something
closer
shows
look,
up in the
she
lightning.
sees this.
Please tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard.
Oh.
Look, you see it? Look. And it happens again. Look. Look.
It's just the it's just the lightning reflecting
Ignore my
Yeah.
dogs.
It
off
is.
the ground.
Man.
And it's the after image.
Yeah, it is. That's all that is. No biggie.
Now, without much lighting, it might be hard to spot what exactly was being seen, but with a few edits, it becomes apparent that something had appeared.
It's just like a person in a
Something
sheet.
dressed in white was in the
Hello.
distance. Not sure if she was just seeing things. Amanda shares this video online and immediately gets comments from those who say that they too see the white figure. But of course, let me know what you think. Is a figure seen as many believe? Or might there be some explanation for this mysterious incident? Like most clips, this one has yet to be solved.
Oh no. Editing. Solved. There you go.
If you
Editing. Wow. What a boring boring way to explain it.
In the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideo
Clearly, it was edited.
at gmail.com.
Problem solved.
That being said, let's get
I'm
back to the
I am a
video.
ghost investigator. You can count on me.
I am a
Next
ghost
video comes from Jalen
investigator.
Love, who although has no idea what was captured, is extremely unsettled by this footage. She claims that no one else had been in the house except her 2 sisters who are seen on camera.
Man, I thought he was for real about to be like, only one person came in, yet you can see 2. I was about to flip my shit.
That would be like, damn, he's right.
Damn,
At around
that's
10
good.
p.m. when the security
There's 2
camera inside
people
their
right
living
there.
room recorded the following. Now, it's worth noting that this isn't the first time something scary had occurred. Only a few weeks prior to this incident, someone broke into their house. It's for this reason that they've set up cameras around their home in case it happens again.
Oh, they broke in
This
and left their
It
ghost.
appears that
That's
something
fucked up.
else other than a burglar
Damn.
was captured. The 2 sisters enter inside, leaving the front door open for Jalen, who was still getting out of the car. As Jalen takes her time to come inside,
Just crushed
this
Jalen.
happens.
Don't let all the bats in. Why is it just standing there? What is that?
A jacket? Nope.
Behind this door, a dark figure is seen. It's worth pointing out
It looks
that
like
no
a
one sees behind the
statue.
door before it's
I
open.
know. It looks like a
Nothing
weeping
apparent
angel
stands out
disappeared.
until
Yeah.
something actually does.
Dude, we're lethal.
It just stands there while seemingly hiding itself from the camera, or at least a part of it.
Oh, that's a
Only
weeping
partially
angel
do
for
we see the
sure.
figure. Seeing this, Jalen and her sisters were
I
freaked
just don't
out.
like how it just
They
snaps
state
into
that They wouldn't
place.
have seen this if
Yeah, it just like snaps there and then it doesn't move at all and then it snaps away exactly like a statue.
it
Dude,
wasn't
it's
for what
like a
occurred later that
3-frame
night.
edit. Like, I
According
hate
to
this.
them,
Yeah,
strange
yeah.
noises coming from downstairs, which made them check their surveillance cameras.
No,
While
silly.
checking the
It's a
footage
weeping
from earlier
angel.
That night, they see this. A dark silhouette that disappears in the blink of an eye.
First off, I would not
Like
call
many,
that a
she now
dark
believes that
silhouette.
Something
No.
unexplainable was
It's not very
captured.
dark. It's very
But as
easily
always,
easy to see.
I'll let you be the judge.
Yeah, it's
Was
very
it
light.
Caught on camera.
It's so light, dude.
Something else captured.
What else? What else was captured? Nothing? Okay, got you.
It's around 9 p.m. on a Friday night when 2 sisters are settling in for the evening.
Good
During
night.
this time, their mom had gone out to walk their dog as she
Hi,
does every
Mom.
night. But while both sisters are alone at home, something happens
Been
that leaves
booking
them
it up
extremely
those stairs.
unsettled. Now, the mother in question, known as Isabel Katz, had sent me this video in the hopes that someone could explain her footage. She and her kids live in a house that might be haunted, according to her. Strange things often happen, and she doesn't know what to do. From a sliding cabinet door that is often found open after being closed shut, to mysterious noises heard at night, Isabel is certain that something unexplainable is happening. One night, while Isabel walks the family dog, her 2 children are alone at home when this is captured.
Hello.
Dude, she put her whole voice into that. She stood there to scream at it for a while. and
Yeah, what the
ran.
hell?
This
where's
kid
your-
has
where's
no
your
survival
instinct?
instincts.
Right? That's what to get to. Okay.
She said, on second thought, I will be sleeping in here today. Thank you. I'm waiting for something to pop up in that mirror.
I'm waiting for anything to happen.
Man, I love how the sister is unfazed too. She's like, and then she's like, does not give a fuck. She goes, there's my sister being fucking weird again. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really.
I'm not gonna look and investigate. Oh, oh.
I'd be getting rid of that cabinet.
Oh, for sure. I'd be like, you know what? On second thought,
It
we
was
don't
after
need
watching
this.
this video that their mother knew something paranormal had occurred. At first, one of her children sees something that terrifies them beyond belief. According to her, she had seen what looked like a tall figure standing inside the master
Dude,
bedroom.
she screamed and the sister
It
didn't
wasn't
even
exactly
look.
clear as her daughter states, but
She
she
did
knew
not look
something
up
was
from what
there.
she was doing.
And her sister can attest to this, as she too had seen something tall inside the room.
She was like, nah.
Following that, the sound of their cabinet door sliding open is heard on camera. Understandably, the whole family was freaked out, if not spooked, by this incident. Not much else is known about this clip, but Isabel hopes that someone could explain her footage, as she's not sure what to do or
Well, there's
what
not really
was
much
caught
to
on camera.
explain. You can't
No.
really see anything.
And
Thanks for
because
watching,
of that,
and I
I
hope
feel
you
like that
enjoy.
one's the most believable one.
Right. Yeah. So there's like nothing there.
Yeah. That felt real to me. You know, fucking funnily enough,
Mm-hmm.
woo.
Woo.
Let me close this out. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was making sure I didn't actually like close Discord somehow. But
Bye.
Well, if would you believe me if I like let's
First
say
off, no. No.
wow, okay, why?
Just kidding. I was kidding.
What the fuck? I'm so believable, you know.
Nah, everything you say is a lie. Anyways, continue.
That's what the fuck.
Sorry.
Me tries to say anything, Deem gets in my way. Oh my god. Anyway, would you believe me if I like messaged you and I was like Deem, like this shit just happened to me, and I sent you like a video of like something creepy, and I was like being like genuinely sincere. Would you believe me? And, like, I don't know if it was very believable or not, whatever this fictional clip is in this analogy, but like, would you like
Yeah.
actually?
I wouldn't assume that you were just pulling my leg.
That'd be very, very weird because I never would have done that. So like, I feel like
Yeah.
if you were to like, I don't know, like send me a video or something like that, like freaking the fuck out, I would be more prone to believe that than my immediate response of this is probably fake would probably be like, this is probably true.
This is probably true.
Because of who it's coming from. Like you wouldn't like send me something and be like, this literally just happened to me. You know, you
Yeah.
wouldn't. I'd be pretty fucked up from seeing shit like that, I'll be honest with you.
I mean, if it came from any of my friends, I'd believe them first. Because none of my friends pull pranks, so.
You know what? That's fair. Now that I think about it, nobody's like trying to fucking fuck me up, you know?
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba. Hey.
Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Very spooky.
Wow.
Very
Wow.
spooky times.
Goofy. So well, Dean, that was our first run of the new Tintel Sea time. How do you feel? What do you think? You liked it? Think it's fun?
Yeah, there's some things I'd probably change.
Okay.
Oh my god, Grill! Welcome in! Now I can't hear anything other than the coffin dance.
Congrats. Wow, look at him go. Wow. Wow. Wow.
My god. My head. Okay.
Good job.
Thank you for the coffin dance, Krill. Appreciate you. Haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing?
It's been a while.
It's been so long. It's been so long. Anyways, yeah, there's some things I'd probably change.
All right.
But it was
Well,
good.
we'll have a look at it then.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
No. I know, Krill, you just got here, but
We're leaving.
so that's kind of
Welcome in. We're leaving.
Hey, good to see you. Bye. It's been a while. It has been a while. Yes. Normally stream during the day now instead of nighttime.
So, are we rating the easy target?
Kiki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poggies. That's exactly why I had tucked in. Oh, I shouted Kiki. Yeah, everybody follow Kiki. Just wait to do it when we raid, please.
Not the shout out. Sneaky instead of
It's
the
so
raid.
fine. It's so fine.
How embarrassing.
Shut
Oh my
up.
god.
You don't even know me, okay?
It would have been even more embarrassing if you did that in her chat. So I mean,
Oh my god. Oh, you know what? Speaking of... here you go. All right. Yeah. I gotta make sure I spell your name right. You're not here yet. There you go.
You're not here yet. Wow. The preempt.
Oh yeah, I like ruining the surprise.
I see. Wow. Very nice.
Raid Kiki
Why,
Fuji
like-
_
Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'll
It was
be
a lot of
back
fun.
at some point. I'm not gonna stream Friday because I'm going camping. So
Yay, camping trip. I hope something haunted happens. Record it.
first off, no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I don't want spooky stuff while I'm fucking camping. Are you kidding
Damn.
me?
L
You're
for
awful.
real. L for real.
What the fuck?
I'll
I
be
hate
live
this guy.
Wednesday, so y'all can come see me then.
Yeah, but don't because he's awful. All right.
I'm great.
Oh my
I'm
god,
Huggies.
it's rating in 5 seconds. Okay, bye
Okay,
guys. Thank
bye,
you for being here.
everybody.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
What the fuck? Hope something spooky happens. You're awful for that.
I think I'm goofy.
Literally the worst.